Talking YouTube, or am I on YouTube on two different channels? Now I'm on TikTok and YouTube. Shout out to everybody on RetroTheCeo on TikTok. Shout out to everybody on RetroTheCeo on YouTube. Hey, how y'all doing today? Y'all been having a good day? Things been going well. But look, we got us some crazy videos. Whoever keep reporting us, we gonna see about y'all. I ain't gonna lie, we gonna see about y'all. I'm just playing. Nah, people do be reporting. Y'all be thinking I don't know. Y'all think I just started doing YouTube? You can't play them games on me, man. Stop being petty and getting mad. Cause y'all like think about this. You ever watch the movie at home? Yeah, I watched the movie at home. You ever watch the movie in the movies? It's not the same. I don't care what nobody say. It's two different outcomes. It's two different feelings. When you at the movies, you tuned in. When the funny part happened, is multiple people laughing, not just ha ha ha, not just the people around you. You know, everybody would be in the room laughing, having a good time. How everybody day going? How everybody day going? I know them notifications moving slow. I know they moving slow. Mhm. Most definitely. Yeah, I appreciate everybody hitting that like button. How you doing, Vicky? Yeah, there was a lot of stuff going on YouTube side. That's I'm the last person you want to send a message to. So I'm gonna address it every single time. Yeah. Bro, what's up? How everybody day going? How everybody day going? Before I get the live started. Yeah, them notifications going slow. Within the first 10 minutes, it probably I have notification. First 10 to 20, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna give them that much credit. But what's up, Amanda? What's up, Mr. Towers? Yeah, get on my face. We don't want to hear that. I get one more message from YouTube, it's gonna be a problem. You said how I'm doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Who keep reporting us? That's what I want to. Who is it here reporting us? I get one more message from YouTube. Hey, I know what a report look like. This ain't my first channel, y'all. I know what a report look like. We getting reported back to back. You said posted at the park barbecue time. Hey, look, I figured. This the best time to barbecue. Best time. And it feel good. I should get some barbecue. Well, I got a grill. I got the grill outside. I got the charcoal. I got the lighter. Got some meat I can put on the grill. So I might. Who knows? What's up, Joran? What's up, Joran? Yeah, we've been getting yeah, there's been a lot going on. Report about what? Us live, just in general. You know, like y'all know how we be having the people come in the comments and they be mad. Basically that, yeah. And I just look. They sent me a message earlier. Then I just got another one. I'm like, oh, I know exactly what's going on. This is not my first time going through it. I went through this about a year ago, a year and a half ago. I think it was like more like a year and a half. They be mad because we make stuff interesting. So speaking of interesting, for all the people who who are bored, this is what happened when the neighborhood outnumbers all the police.
and make no arrests. But police are then called a second time in reference to fighting happening again, which is the footage you are about to watch.
They already left now.
Okay.
The other two females that got left, they're in apartment. They got
somebody called the police.
There's a lady with the dread somewhere down there with the white shirt.
Okay.
That was implicated in the fight.
Is this from the same as before?
Yep. Same case number where the gun was involved.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she's gonna come back now. But she definitely lives in an apartment. But they left in another car.
So the lady right
there. Shout out to Jory with the star. Am I saying that right? Is it Jory?
You just told me what's
wrong. Or is it Jory?
Again?
Well, no, I just same thing.
I wasn't here the first time.
Same thing.
I just told the officers that just left, I said, don't f with me when y'all leave. I was down there, minding my business, having a conversation with some females. All I know is the car just sped in or whatever. They jumped out on me. They were like, what's up, what's up? So I'm by myself, so I told them what's up. They jumped out on me.
What's up, Bree?
You got this little female, you got that female down there. She instigated every damn thing.
But she didn't actually, she just verbally instigated them? She didn't actually jump in on it?
No, she didn't jump in, but she probably basically told them where I was going.
Where do you live at?
I don't stay over here, so I'm visiting.
What can we do to prevent this from escalating? Because I don't want them to come back and shoot.
You can go home. I can tell by a tattoo. See, look, it be small details and indicators, and y'all don't be paying attention to. But I'm gonna tell you something. Tattoo on the side of the face. The fact that it's 80 people outside and you like to be there in that environment, which means that you don't want to go home. It's a lot of things.
I don't know. They stay over here.
I really don't want this to escalate to some kind of violence.
You ask her, she's gonna be like, no.
Do you want to press charges?
Huh?
Do you want to press charges for these females attacking you? If you're wanting to press charges, I mean, you can write a statement. We could try and identify who these people are. They seem like they stay here, so somebody should know who they are. We'll track them down eventually. Doesn't mean that they're going to go to jail tonight, but eventually they'll have to answer for what happened.
What's up, Possum?
But it's up to you.
I just think about it. You go to somebody else's property.
They gonna keep with me.
Is there anywhere, can we give you a ride somewhere, or is there somewhere else you can go for the time being to prevent this from escalating until...
Yeah, I can go to my grandma's house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you get over there?
She stay down the street.
Do you have a car? Do you have a way to get
right there? They right there. They right there in our grandma's bro. They keep with you, bro.
Do you want to leave, or do you want to press charges? What do you want?
They need to just stop with me, sir.
All right, so you want to trespass her from the property since she doesn't live here? If she's not willing to leave?
Let's ask her first, and then that's going to determine my decision.
What's up, Rach?
Can you come back over here?
How everybody doing today? Y'all having a good day? Everybody having a good Saturday?
Because you don't live here. Because if you're not going to willingly...
Well, it's a Sunday for you, right?
Then he's going to have to trespass you. Because this is going to keep happening. I know you want to be here with your friends, but you can meet up somewhere else or do it on another day or something like that.
What's up, John Carl?
You'll be able to come back here for a whole year. And you'll be subject to arrest. Do you have a way to leave here?
How far is your grandmother?
Like a couple blocks, like down the light, on the street.
I would just take the ride home.
Your grandma don't stay down the street. You want to know how I know her grandma don't stay down the street? Look at them hand movement, that the fidgeting of the hands and all that. Yeah, your grandma don't stay down the street.
Call it a day.
All right, let's go do that.
Because if we keep coming
everybody hit that like button for me.
Or somebody's going to get hurt before we get here. I don't want somebody to get shot over some...
Yeah, I don't need another case on my hand either.
Can he just give you a ride to your grandma's house? Since she lives right around the corner.
Yeah.
Maybe you can meet up with your friend somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay, do that. So that
all right.
Thank you, officers. Again.
No, you're good.
All right, listen. You got two options. Either you leave, he's gonna give you a ride, or you're gonna be
My mom is coming to pick me up.
Well, how long is it gonna be?
I don't know. She's coming.
All right, call your mom, forget a time frame for us, because we're not gonna stay here forever.
20 minutes. 20 minutes.
How you know it's 20 minutes? You just say you don't know. Call your mom to get a time frame for us. You're gonna be trespassed.
I did. I need a lieutenant. Give me the lieutenant.
Is this the parent of the situation? How old are you? I can tell by them Nike
She's not
slides.
getting a lieutenant because she's the problem. And she,
822? Okay.
but she doesn't live here.
Yeah, you said I was here. What's up, Richard? You got Brooklyn in the building. What's up, KC?
Or just trying to get the right food security.
She was by herself.
All right, we're gonna wait here until your mom pick you up then. And if your mom don't pick you up after 20 minutes, then you're gonna be trespassed.
Okay. Well, we don't know what's gonna happen on the road. It might be an accident her mama stuck in.
What's up, Lauren? How you doing, Lauren Taylor? How you doing today?
She said she's getting her stuff. Let's wait here until she gets her stuff. Listen, we're gonna fill out the copy of the trespass.
See, I told you, this how it always start off. It start off with being disorderly. You around a group of people. You want to just sit over there, hang out over there. You don't live here, leave. They gonna keep messing with me. They live there. Can you leave? Like, look, even if somebody keep messing with you, right? Why would you stay on their block? Why would you be like, let's stand outside and keep causing problems? I don't know, but her granny don't stay down the street. I think she lying.
If you come back, you'll be subject to arrest.
She don't be gone in 20 minutes, then she gotta get a trespass.
What's up, Will? Will Myers?
So,
But what if she get a trespass? What you say? Turn your camera back on, turn that video back on so they can hear everything what they said on that video.
You want a copy of your trespass?
Nah, she'll need it down. Turn y'all video
So
back on.
it's on. So your trespass, you come back here again, you're going to jail.
I don't care.
okay, all right.
You ain't signed no
I don't know,
can't say
Didi.
you
It
don't know.
You don't
depends.
got to sign anything.
Okay,
What's up, Brian?
You go to jail.
You go to jail.
I'm going to jail.
We'll be here. Then you go to jail.
Hey,
I'm going to get my stuff so I can go.
We already went through that. Your trespass. Go.
Shut the f up.
Are you refusing to leave the property?
Yes.
Can I go get my stuff?
She's walking back on property. We sent for press charges.
Like, that is so aggravating. Why they keep harassing me? What you doing? She's not being you mad.
IQ is really
Leave the
lacking.
property. You're on private property.
Bro, they keep f***ing with me. Why is y'all keep f***ing with me, bro? Damn.
Leave the property. You're gonna end up going to jail if you refuse to leave the property.
Get up. Just go outside.
I know she's one of them kids who at school. Leave me alone, bro. Like, so what if I'm eating in class and I got my hood on? I'm on my phone. So what? Leave me alone. Call my mama. Call my mama. Don't touch me. No, I'm not getting up. I'm not leaving this classroom. Yeah, she's one of them kids.
Oh my God, bro.
What's up, James? White, sir. What's up, with? How you doing today?
Yeah, y'all cops know y'all dead wrong.
No, it's James.
Y'all dead ass wrong.
Look, it's the James White, sir. My bad, Jamie. I thought you was the James. How you doing today, Jamie? Jamie White, sir. 8469. Okay, the 8469 is
You don't want
different.
it? Okay.
What's up,
You put
Marino?
foot back on that property, I will take you to jail for trespass after warning. Okay? All right. So,
Yeah, that's
you
a
want
girl.
copy, that's fine.
Yeah. Little stud.
She don't want a copy, that's fine. You put foot back on the property,
Yeah.
you'll be subject to
Remind me of my sister. I got a sister that's a stud too.
So trespass is signed. So
I might
we
have to
told
put her on
she
the
put
stream
foot
one day.
back on property,
They
she'll be
said she
subject
looked
to
like
arrest,
me
so
as
she
a
knows.
stud.
We made the terms of it.
Okay.
I'm like, what?
She's fine.
I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not doing it. They keep f***ing with me.
I told you not to come back on property. Come back here. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back.
What's up, so blessed?
Put your hand behind your back.
What's up, Justin?
You under arrest.
You said where are the parents and nowhere on site?
Put her in handcuffs.
I have her leg.
No, it's good. Put her in handcuffs. I got it. Yeah, I got it. Put her in handcuffs. Put her in handcuffs. I told you not to come back on property, and you playing games.
Yeah, see you playing games,
Don't
Don't
make
play
you
no
go
more.
black. Anybody that interfere with our investigation will be going to jail. All right, stay here. Let me go get the car. Stay here. I'll go get a car.
What's up, Billy Elliott? How you been?
Jenny, I want to
I've been doing good. What's up, Justin?
Just wait.
And this is a prime example of somebody getting a million chances and not taking at least the 999th one. Well, no, 999 million, whatever. 999,000. I'm thinking of a billion because he really gave her a billion because 1 million was within the first 5 seconds, if I'm being honest. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. You said, do you think they was playing? Nah, they ain't playing. And the adults ain't worth the damn. What's up, Cola Rock? No Steves, my bad, y'all. What's up, Razor? My bad, everybody on TikTok. I should have been on here quicker. Okay, I got my TikTok chat up. My bad, y'all. Yeah, so they basically gave her 1 billion chances, and she could have took the 999 million one. I ain't gonna lie.
Come on, man. She was not on that property.
I appreciate y'all.
Not on property. God, don't worry. We got us a lawsuit.
I'm mad that it don't miss the chat.
Mom, let's be quiet, Mom. Please, please, Mom, be quiet, please.
You said never say kindness for weakness.
No, she's going to jail or jack.
You said typical ghetto garbage behavior.
Y'all need to go get no people that pulled out that gun on that.
Nah, you right. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, you right. You speaking facts. Yeah, you over here speaking facts. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Stand her up. Get her out of here.
Yeah. You said bro can't even subtract 1 from 1 billion. I'm looking at 3 screens. My bad, busy Riz, that I'm doing 15 things at once. Oh, my bad. You just sitting and just doing nothing, just twiddling your thumbs. Actually, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 screens in front of me while I'm opening up new things. My bad. It's called multitasking. The fact that I even got within a piece of a number, I'm okay.
Relax. Watch one with your arm. Let's fix the handcuffs. We gonna fix the handcuffs, okay?
Yeah, man. Sometimes when you multitask and you mess up, then you go back and fix your mistakes.
Okay.
That's what happened.
You will fix it. Let's go. Stop. Stop. What are you doing?
Bro, let go.
Relax.
Looking like King
Bro,
Ron.
let me go. Bro, let me go.
All those unemployed people. Y'all hilarious.
Bro, you one man, you cannot search me, bro. You cannot search.
Y'all hilarious. What's up, Rockhound?
Stop insisting.
Bro, let me.
Stop. Stop.
Bro.
Yeah, I be trying. I try to multitask.
Get in the car.
Okay, wait a minute. It was just funny a minute ago. Now they mad as hell. Hey, error for real. For real. I appreciate y'all following on TikTok. I appreciate the gifts.
And you hit one of the officers, you gonna get a charge for hitting the
I am so adorable. I appreciate you.
Just get in your car.
WrestleMania, damn shame. Hey, y'all hilarious over there.
Bro, just calm down. Bro, I'm going to jail for no reason, bro. I wasn't even over property, bro. We know they want to do that. Anyway, say look, everything. Mom, can you come fix my house?
Okay, yeah.
Mom, can you come fix my house?
Let's go.
Hey, shout out to Justin Collier with the flow. Well, with the sunshine. I said flow state. I'm used to saying flow state because that's one of my favorite gifts. But shout out to Justin with the sunshine. Thank you for bringing some sunshine over this dreadful moment. Everybody on TikTok was like, it was funny a minute ago. Now what happened? Everybody mad now. Now it's a problem. Now it's a problem. You know, everybody want to start a ride, a High School Musical, Royal Rumble and stuff. And then back to back. Hey, shout out to Justin with the flow state. I think I was reading the future or something. You know how it be. But look, this how I always go, y'all. I'm finna be real serious for half a second. So people like this always get mad once they finna get arrested. You had 1 billion chances to leave and you ain't want to leave. You wanted to sit right there with your friends and be messy.
You gonna carry her? Yeah.
Back to being messy now.
If you kick me,
yeah, that's what she get.
Don't do it.
Looking like King Von.
Watch your back.
Look like Future.
Bro, what is I'm going to jail for, bro?
Trespass after warning, resisting an officer without violence, probably battery LEO.
Battery on the Leo?
Yeah. Yep.
I wasn't even on the property.
Slide her all the way back, please. Let's go.
Bro, let me talk to my mama, bro.
Nope.
Man, let me talk
You're
to
going to
my
jail.
mama. Bro, let me talk
Do
to
not
my
kick your
mama.
legs.
All right. Nope.
Man.
Bro, what the
All right, let's pick her out.
Go, get her out.
Get in the car.
What
Move back.
Come on.
Let's go. Yeah, thank you.
Where the supervisor at? Who the supervisor?
I'm the supervisor right now. What's up?
You ain't the supervisor.
Yes, I'm the corporal. Would you like to speak to the sergeant?
Yes.
No,
we go.
It's not going to come out
There
there.
we go. I appreciate you, Justin. Shout out to Patrick Lopez with the laughing disco. This ain't no laughing matter, Patrick. I appreciate you, Patrick. Thanks for supporting the stream. I appreciate you too, Justin.
You not listening.
Then we got him, Patrick, with the stars, well, with the sparkles. They look like stars to me, I ain't gonna lie. Those sparkles look like stars to me.
You'll see your charges.
How you doing, Michelle Wilson?
We told you several times. You trespass.
You said she a brat?
Foot back on property. You didn't. You refuse. You show that you wanted to come back on property and come back on property.
So I can leave. I told you that. I said they gonna
All
come
unnecessary.
back. They gonna
Yeah, Cola, it was unnecessary.
It's okay just to pull a gun
And being
on
big and
somebody.
bad.
That's crazy.
So we had an
Raise your
altercation. We
children right,
got
I
what
guess.
we call
Yeah.
a hot call. Where we had cops come, lights and sirens, because of firearms being involved in an altercation earlier involving your daughter.
Yeah.
Whether or not, and again, I'm just telling you, this is what we get. This is the information that we are told. We arrive on scene. She's
That
hanging
sound
out
perfect.
on her porch. The other party's over there. Everybody's fighting with each other. Then we leave because we think everything is calm and good.
What's up, Kate?
Then we receive a phone call back about a huge fight, people yelling and screaming at each other, and now we're
They
at it
always
again.
want their mama.
The bottom line is for 40 minutes, the officers asked your daughter to leave because they were worried about her safety of being in the complex because of the aggression that was
appreciate
being
you,
shown
Dorkable.
towards her and the aggression she was showing other people.
What's the name of
Then
that
to
gift?
de-escalate the entire situation from the beginning.
She got jumped.
Right, but she was also asked to leave to avoid that type
And
of
you know
situation.
what? Guess what she did?
What
Not
she
to
did?
cut you off, but
No, you.
my other cousin, when they first jumped her, she took her to her apartment. The other party drove round there to fight her again. So that was the second fight you were talking about.
Okay.
They're the ones with the gun.
So
and
we-
they keep riding past y'all.
But we asked. I went up to your cousin and I asked, "Is there anything that happened?
Hold on.
Anything went on? Nope, no problem."
Yeah, I can just tell you, it ain't no reasoning. It ain't no reasoning. When you look at the army she got behind her, it ain't no reasoning. They don't listen to me.
But
So they ain't
she
finna
don't
listen to
wanna-
you.
I know, but
Yeah.
how are we supposed to help
Yeah.
any of the
Yeah, they don't even
situation
listen
when
to
we're
men.
being
They
told,
own
we know
men.
that's not the
What's
truth.
up, Ben?
So I'm gonna review the body camera, but just so we're all clear, the law states the minute
What's
you
up, Renee?
are trespassed, whether it be verbally or even given a piece of paper,
You have to get off
you
that property.
have got to get off the property.
But she was
And
already
that's what
off
she did.
the
She got
property.
off the
And
property.
that's fine.
She was already off the
That's
property.
fine.
So let me
You
tell
keep
you,
saying that.
if you got 8 officers telling you to do this, do 8 different things,
I agree with that. There should be one direction. There shouldn't be
Exactly.
multiple
One
directions. So
cop.
I agree with that. That's 100% accurate. That's better communication, right, between people to have
yes,
one
it
direction.
is, yeah.
I have questions.
Sure.
Because it's little kids live
Exactly,
up
she
here.
ain't leave.
We let the officer know, the taller one, that the girl was right there that had the weapon. They
Okay.
didn't do anything.
And then we got here, and everybody told us that
Well, I
nothing
wasn't
happened,
here
and there
when
was
that
never a
happened.
gun,
But
and that
y'all
it was.
supposed to go by
Wait,
the
wait,
person that called
and
y'all.
that it was.
Y'all supposed to go by the security guard, but
And
the
that
person
it was
that called
okay.
y'all.
So
though.
how am I supposed to prosecute that crime? I can't even
You
develop
know the law
probable
better than
cause.
me, ma'am.
Exactly.
You
That's
know the
it.
law. It's too
You
many
are
twists and turns.
100%
You know
right.
the-
I do
you
know
know the
it.
law better than me.
So if I have 0 witnesses, I have 0 victims,
But your
and I
witness
have
should be the person that made the phone call, which
no,
is the
it's not.
officer.
He's not the victim.
He was
need
the
a victim.
witness.
Okay, a witness of what?
That didn't see the
He
weapon.
called the police and said he saw
You
the
know what?
weapon and the party that had it.
You wanna know what? Shout out to Jay Kutch with the flow state. Y'all wanna know what? I'm finna be a super villain today because I kind of see what they saying. Because if you call the police on somebody for having a gun and you see is that person and the police keep saying, oh, we don't know, but they keep trying to terrorize the scene like they right there, and you turn around and be like, okay, I understand it, but they live here. You ain't tell them go in the house. You would have made me go in the house. They would lock me up. They would detain me, search the car, did all that. I'm just saying, it is, yeah. Because the average, you should have got stopped and looked at, searched something, you know.
That's your witness.
Okay, no, this is not happening.
But the way they going about it, they not smart. They not intelligent with the way they doing it.
Yes, random people to jail. Okay, we're done with
And she was stupid for not leaving, so she made it worse on herself. So
Now, these type of calls really bring back memories. Hey guys, I'm John, and I appreciate you for watching. Now, these neighborhood fights and disturbances happen way too often. All I have for the day, guys. Remember to be safe, and I'll see you on the next one.
Marche was arrested for battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting with violence, resisting without violence, and trespassing. She is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Nah, they ain't have a person, but they had a vehicle. Yeah, to get a you don't need a person to as long as they know what vehicle they was in and you can point them out and point their direction out. Yeah. All you need is a description. Like, how many people have you seen the police literally knock on their door, confront them, arrest them, all because somebody said they pulled out a weapon, even though they ain't, no proof. It's a he said, she said situation. Yeah, don't change it up. Don't change it up. Hold on. Don't change it up because of the situation. I understand it's because the environment they was in. I'm like, yeah, this the slums. I ain't gonna lie. It's 80 people outside on the porch. And it's witnesses because everybody outside is the witnesses. Y'all just, since you in this environment, like they don't have the credibility as a older white lady or older black lady or older person in general who look like they got something going for themselves in life. Like I'm being honest. Like you can have all them people out there and then one man in a suit and tie. Who you gonna listen to? You gonna listen to the man in the suit and tie or all these people sitting on his porch? Sad to say, that's how the world look at people. Yeah, that's how the world work. Yeah, like you can't search a person on hearsay. I done seen police search people on lists. I promise to God, Cindy, I done seen police search the people on lists for way less. I done seen people go in people's house for way less. Police pick and choose when they want to start following the law. No. They said it was a fight and somebody pulled a gun out. And then this was two different disturbances.
Police are called to a fight involving a gun being drawn on one party. They don't find any evidence of a gun or further physical altercation and make no arrests. But police are then called a second time in reference to fighting happening again, which is the footage you are about to watch.
So the people at the beginning of the video.
Okay. The other two females that got left, they're in apartment. They got in a fight down here. There's a lady with the dreads somewhere down there with the white shirt.
Okay.
That was implicated in the fight.
Is this from the same as before?
Yep.
Okay. That's why I said people don't like to do their job.
Left. They're in apartment. They got in a fight.
He just told them what apartment they was in. They was in. They ain't knocking on the. I don't see nobody over there. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, who was that? Nah, you finna get arrested for obstruction. Like, tell me who this was, because it's reports that they had a gun. It's basically what it sounded like to me is the people with the gun then drove off, huh?
Footage you are about to watch.
They already left now.
Okay.
The other two females that got left, they're in apartment. They got in a fight down here. There's a lady.
Exactly. Y'all got to make it make sense. People don't be wanting to talk about the law. Like, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I seen everything for exactly what it was. Like, it took me a second to start putting the pieces, but I'm like, hold up. The police not doing their job. Y'all not doing y'all job. Because if this was in a white community, sad to say, some would have been done. With no cameras, some would have been done. That people don't want to say that though. But since they're in the slums in this Section 8 living, I'm saying that because I'm being truthful, y'all. In the apartments, I used to live in apartments like these. These are always Section 8 living apartments. Your neighbor get roaches, you get roaches type apartments. They got mice, you got mice type apartments. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. He said, who gonna believe the black security guard, loudmouth people? Security guard job is to be neutral, like, and he don't care. Like, usually I did security. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, when I did security, I had to be neutral towards everybody until I knew who the problems was. Like, if I see you, I treat you with a neutral attitude. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Like a good, well, I ain't gonna even say neutral, a good neutral attitude. So I don't know, man. I ain't finna sit right here. Yeah, it ain't about race. It is about poverty. It is about poverty. But that's how you make people remember, because people tend to forget. And race plays a big part in a lot of things, in a lot. Trust me. Trust me. I use my family members. Yeah, I use my white family members to my advantage. What's up, Gingy? Shit, yeah, I love them. Shit, let's go to the store, bro. It's 3 a.m. Come on, let's go. What? You finna pull over Thor? Okay. Come on, y'all. I'm in a car riding with Thor at 3 a.m. I ain't worried about getting pulled over. Literally. But nah, for real though, it's just, bro, police are weird. Police are weird individuals. You said Mike Yang. You said white people don't act like that. Shit. Yes. Yeah, I told you I got white family members, and they most definitely do. I'm like, shit, bro, damn. You supposed to be leading by example. Can you buy me a PS4, please, bro? PS4. Where you from, Keanu? Hey, y'all, look, in this video, this cop opened this man's trunk and everything changed. How you doing, Rosemary? I wonder what was in this man's trunk. I can just imagine.
Hello, sir. I'm Officer Murphy of Moline. The reason why I'm stopping you is you swerved into oncoming lanes a couple times. Yeah. You're kind of swerving in between different lanes.
I ain't mean to do that.
Okay. And then, like, when you turn that corner, like, you almost clipped me because you came into, like, my lane.
I saw you.
Yeah.
Really
do you
don't,
have a driver's license, proof of insurance?
Nah, I don't get it. I live up the street.
Y'all know I ain't know racism was a thing until I got like turned like 7 or 8.
I live up the street though.
I think everybody was, you know, I thought it was normal.
Okay.
I don't get my registration.
People like, why do you got white people in your family?
Though.
I'm like, what?
Okay. You have your insurance?
Yeah, I ain't from out here. You see, I'm using my map as I'm going on. Okay. I'm going to fuck with a bitch.
Like, people get mad at you over that.
Fuck with a bitch or whatever.
Where are you from?
Chicago. I've been down here like 5-6 months.
Would you mind just rolling this back window?
I'm gonna tell y'all
your tint's just so dark I can't see.
Look here. Anybody that act like him, he has exactly what you think in that trunk. Some drugs. Yeah, the window dark as hell, ain't it? Yeah, all that. In Chicago, he probably done scammed his way to buying some drugs. And man, Chicago the home of scammers. You know how many scammers be in Chicago? That's usually where they headquarters just lie. Then they try to go to Florida.
So what I got arrested now for you for?
Then Georgia and Cali and stuff.
No big deal.
Vegas.
Okay. You said you don't have your driver's license on you?
Nah, I got him though. I'm valid though.
Exactly, Chappie.
Randy. R-A-N-D-Y.
Literally.
I'm trying to find this for you, man. I got you. 1 second.
You said black people use racist for everything that go wrong in life.
For me?
For what?
We're gonna have a conversation out here about the open container.
For what?
Okay, because there's an open container in your car. Okay, so I'm telling you step out.
Yeah. Depends. It depends.
All right, we'll pat you down, make sure you have no weapons.
That's cool. That's cool.
Okay.
That's cool. All right,
I want to know why everyone think it's okay to sit there and stand right next to
let me
the cops. Back up.
Okay, well, I'm not going to let you reach in there.
Just keep your hands up, man.
Is it just the keys? I can't tell what it
probably,
is.
Yeah. It's probably some keys.
Okay, can I just pull it in and make sure that there's no knives or anything?
Nah, no problem.
Y'all ain't... Look, I feel like anybody who asks why people get mad at the police is an automatic NPC in life. I automatically feel like you are just a template of a person. Because I'm going to tell y'all why people get mad. You're living your normal life and someone is interrupting you in your daily basis. Imagine you want to just go to the store, get a quick snack, and your quick snack get interrupted. Instead of you going to the store and it taking 10 minutes and it took 30 or 40. Like, it's stuff like that really bothers people. People like their time.
That's a nice whip, man.
You want to drive it? Drive it.
Go fast.
All right, hey, so since there's an open container, it's going to give me probable cause to search your car for other open containers.
You do your thing.
Okay.
I don't know about that car. Hey, could I put my shit in my pocket without y'all?
Yep, you're good. Okay.
You said, yeah, he definitely got drugs in the trunk.
It's peaceful. Hey, don't do that, man. How you doing that?
What?
How you do that?
What do you mean? How'd I pop it?
Shit. I've been at it like 9 months.
That's kind of a cool pop, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I've been at it like 9 months. It is peaceful.
Nah, people need to understand that a police job is literally to interfere you when you live in your normal life.
Before?
Most of the time.
10 times, man.
For what?
Probably weed, goofy ass, miscellaneous ass, shit like that.
Do you have a FOID card?
Nah, I don't.
Okay. Tell you what, right now I'm just gonna detain you.
What?
The gun in the back. Okay.
No gun in there.
There is. Okay, we'll figure all of it out here in a second, okay? End of the day, I'm not trying to take you to jail.
Boss, man.
Okay, I just gotta figure everything out. We'll talk about some stuff, okay?
Just
go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me.
He tried to run. He tried to run.
Don't try to take off running, dude.
I'm not gonna run on
You just tried to.
Stop. All right, let me up, man.
No.
I'm done. All right, whatever. Let me up, bro.
Slow down.
I'm fine, bro.
There's a gun in the back. You try to run it.
Stop.
Why'd you try to run, dude? That's just dumb.
You said never give consent to search. That's illegal. Mr. Natural, he had an open container. He had an open container, y'all. So that's his fault. You know you getting put up by the police while you got alcohol open in front of him. What's up, Bob?
I'll come talk to you in a second, okay?
Alright.
What's up, True Black? Y'all hilarious to these cops. What's up, Slime Dev?
Felonies?
What, Slim Dev? My bad.
This feels like it's loaded.
How you doing, Lindy?
You got me
You
another
said
bat?
I did this time. I appreciate it. Is it? Yeah, Linden.
Oh, boys. Oh, boys. We might have just hit the jackpot, baby. Ooh.
Look at him. This is gonna change my career. I'm in the big boy leagues now.
Oh, wow. That's a
100,000. Got $100,000. You ain't even know it. And look, I ain't gonna even lie. The judge should be give him a little bit lenient sentence because you pulled over with $100,000 in your trunk. Give him at least one day off, at least a day off, judge, off the sentence, because it don't make no sense. What's up, Dusty Carter? That don't make no sense right there.
You guys, there's so much, you can smell the coke. It's that strong.
He's also drunk and probably high on at least weed, but I mean, dude has at least a half a pound of coke and a couple hundred rounds of ammunition, a drum. There's a Glock gun case, but no Glock.
He was messing around back there a lot. Back at the squad?
Yeah.
Y'all put this seatbelt on me for me, huh?
Nah. You got too much in that car. I'm sorry, y'all. Don't listen to me. Don't take my route. You would have had Vin Diesel me. Yeah, it'd have been a Vin Diesel scene. Because you got how much? What? You finna get 1,000 years, ain't you?
You got to, man.
I can tell by your crazy haircut.
That's why I shouldn't even been cool with y'all ass, man.
Man, you was drunk. That's why you was cool. What's up, Steve Norris? He gonna owe somebody a lot of... Yeah, yo. He from Chicago. He scammed for that money.
You gonna step out for me, boss?
Dublin, Ireland. What's up, Joe?
Why'd you move your handcuffs up front?
Why is your pants on?
Yeah, Joe. You ain't lying. These American police are different.
Come on. Don't do it.
Man, what the f you gonna do, man?
What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? Being cool with you.
Nah, you want being cool with me, sh**.
We're having a nice conversation. Back to the pool.
You done?
No.
Oh, shut the f up. You done? Stop pushing me,
Everybody
man.
hit that like button for
Randy,
me.
just have a seat, bud.
Alright, stop pushing me, man, bro. Don't ever push me, bro.
Just have a seat, man.
What's wrong with you, man?
Just have a seat.
Can you please have a seat for us?
I will, sir.
All right.
Okay, let's go.
Don't do all that goofy ass shit. You must be a rookie, man. You a goofy ass, man.
Put your feet in for me.
I ain't got no problem with it, bro.
All right, I appreciate it.
You must be a rookie or something, man. Get your goofy ass out of here, man.
All right.
I don't know. You must be a rookie for even attempting to do something this stupid.
Right now, we're just going to take you to the police department where you're going to be interviewed by a detective, okay?
Will I be able to see the judge tomorrow?
So he got more of his way. Hey, man.
You know what time?
What's up, Glenda?
When they give me a phone call.
What's up, man? You say he informant?
I appreciate it, man.
Hang on, I got to take the seatbelt off of you.
Sorry, y'all. Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Yeah, it be like that, Beam. Especially around this time.
All right, take a couple steps forward.
How you doing today, Beam? What's up, John Smith?
So
try to...
Pull him. Wait. Go.
Come on. Definitely rookie moves.
Ain't gonna work like that.
Man, we got a red card on the scene. Shout out to Steve Norris with the red card. Yeah, it's a penalty. We got, yeah. Like, what is he doing? Shout out to Steven Norris. What is he doing?
I'm gonna be sitting here. It's gonna be a fucking sitter. I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm gonna make your day a hard day like mine is. Y'all lucky y'all coming with that shit. Boy, I'll never call slippers.
Stand up. We can't get to it when you sit down like that.
I got it. You got this,
Take one of them.
I'm trying like, was he penguin walking? I appreciate the Steve Norris for the red card. It was most definitely a penalty on this play.
Man, you're gonna end up getting hurt.
Man, if I get stupid, your mama gonna get hurt. What's wrong with you, man? You lucky you caught me.
All right.
Just front cup. Yeah, I ain't on no goof ass shit, man. Wow.
Upstairs. So you know this room is video and audio recording.
You slide your shoes off for now.
Alright, slide yourself. Take my off.
Take them off.
Alright, sit down, I'll take them off.
You're not taking shit off, man.
slide the shoes off. Just slide the shoes off.
Stop. I'm not, nobody's trying to get you actually, man.
No.
What is it?
I talked to you, big dog. Get the fuck out of my face.
Take the shoes off.
I'm telling you no. I talked to you, please.
What's the problem with the shoes?
Bro, get out of my face, man.
He's not in the
You guys check the shoes? Okay, you gotta take the shoes off.
I'm gonna talk to
We
him.
have to check your shoes before.
I'm gonna talk to him.
Then talk to me. I'm right here.
I'm gonna catch another charge with you, bro. I'm telling you, I'm gonna knock your ass straight out, bro.
Look at me.
I
I'm right
promise
here.
you I am.
I am right here.
Whatever, besides.
I have to check your shoes.
I let you take my shit.
All right, have a seat, bro.
He don't like that, bro. He can't stand him. Is that the one that locked him up?
Out.
No, you shouldn't have.
That's not the guy on the street you're talking. That's a totally different guy.
Okay, different.
The other guy is still out there.
Okay.
Randy was arrested for possession with
He was
intent to
just mad.
deliver
Okay, they're
controlled
different.
substance, unlawful possession of a weapon, armed habitual criminal, and resisting arrest. He was cited for driving while his license was suspended or revoked, an uninsured vehicle, and improper lane usage. He was given no bond. Detective Lawrence interviewed Randy, and he took ownership of the cocaine, guns, and ammo. Each bag of cocaine tested positive. There was a total of 6 bags that altogether contained 361 grams of cocaine. There was $3,100 of cash placed into the evidence locker, along with 241 rounds of handgun ammunition for 3 different handguns, plus 18 rifle rounds, plus 7 Glock magazines, and a high-capacity drum magazine for an AR-15. He is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Boy, keep him in there. If y'all don't keep him in there, man, look here. Who he beefing with? Ghost? Tommy? The cast of Breaking Bad? How many? 179 rounds of 9mm, 59 rounds of 40, 18 rounds of 223. Yeah, being cheap on the high calibers, huh? I see being cheap. Fuck, you only got 18 rounds of 223 bullets. All right, 3 rounds of 38, 38 special. Damn. 4 Glock mags, 2 30s, and 2 standards. 2 standard 15 rounds. He had a drum mag for an AR. He had a Glock 17 case with 3 mags in it. He had a blue backpack, a bottle of Hennessy, and almost a gram of weed. Oh my Lord. Okay. Okay. And he had 30. Yeah. He has to go. What's up, Barcat? He has to go. Yeah, this man right here, 1,000 years. Give him a 2003, 4, 5, 6 combo, 12, 13, 20. I don't know what to give him. I don't know how much time to give him, but to get caught with all of that, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all hear it one more time. The most guns I ever heard from a person with an open bottle of Hennessy in the car.
Along with 241 rounds of handgun ammunition for 3 different handguns, plus 18 rifle rounds, plus 7 Glock magazines, and a high-capacity drum magazine for an AR-15. He is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
And he had a blue backpack and a bottle of Hennessy.
15.
He had a blue backpack and a bottle of Hennessy. We gonna say it all. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know what the blue backpack got to do, but it don't matter. I'm gonna tell you about it, cause I don't know. Like, this don't make no sense. He did all this. Yeah, okay, y'all. Make sure y'all stay wary of people that you're around. You just never know who driving past you. They might be armed up like the Terminator. Oh my Lord. Said 5 years around. If he get 5 years around, come on, y'all. He can forget about it. He can forget about it. If he get 5 years a clip, he can man, if he get he get 2 years a clip, man, he can forget about it. And that's man, they can give this man literally 1 year for every 30 bullets and he still cooked. And then that's without the drugs. That's without the drugs. Without the Eddie Kane. What's up, Keno? Yeah, man. So look, this woman right here can't stop fighting her neighbors. Yeah, she a problem. She one of them people who think she could put her hands on everybody. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Double tap that screen for me.
My purse.
What?
Get my purse.
What happened?
Right here.
She looks sunburnt. Bad.
Who did?
That man in the car. Was
I haven't seen nobody that sunburnt in.
just pummeling her in the face.
Do you know who he is?
No.
You have no idea who this guy is?
Look at my face, though.
Ma'am, what's your name?
Why do I have to give you my name? He attacked me. Look at my face.
Yeah, because you're a victim. I need your name if you're a victim and want to pursue charges.
I do, Bing.
What happened? You were just walking?
Yep, I do.
You were just walking and this guy popped out of a car?
This way, and he stopped his car.
Uh-huh.
And I told him I'm gonna call my boyfriend, step away from me. And he just started wailing punches at my face. And I said, I'm gonna call my boyfriend Marshall on you, fucking step back. I don't know who you are.
No, they not.
And he just started punching my face. Look at my face.
He jumped in the passenger side of his car to get away from him, and that's when he really went. He's kicking her, and she tried to get in and shut the door. Didn't.
Look at my face.
Did you see which way this guy went?
He's right there.
Where?
That man's next to the
That officer's talking to?
Yeah. Look, I'm all covered in blood and yeah. That's him. I don't even know who he is. He's like, you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you, Bing.
He just started wailing punches at me. And I tried to defend myself, and he kept hitting me. He was using his car against me, and he assaulted me, sir.
In what way? Like, what was he doing?
He was using his car, and he uses his face and every other weapon he had in his car against me. Look at my face.
Did he hit you with the car?
Yes.
He drove the car at you and hit you?
Yes, he hit me. And I stopped, and I said, what the f***?
Did you see what happened?
We were driving. Do what you're gonna do. If not, I'm leaving.
Ma'am, take a seat.
I don't need to talk to you.
Take a seat.
Okay, come here. Let's try to figure out.
Hey, bud.
But come here. Michelle.
schizophrenia and mental health.
That's what the neighbors said.
Victim is 58, became code 19, and does not want to cooperate now. She's walking off. You said you guys were just driving past?
Yes, we were driving and we saw him punching her and punching her in the face. That's why we pulled over. And she was like running around the car. Oh. But he was ripping off her shirt.
So, was he the aggressor or was she the aggressor? Because by the way, the titles, shout out to Kenny Hill with the 6-7. I appreciate you, Kenny. Wait, no, that's Kenny. No, I can't say that. Yeah, I ain't trying to get hit with the yellow. Shout out to Kenny with the 6-7. But the title says she was the aggressor. So what really happened?
So I got off and I said,
we got Professor. Shout out MGM Professor.
You go over there.
Got Professor in the chat.
And she came this way.
Okay.
So.
And you said, like, he told you guys that he started doing that because of a dog?
He was, right now he was yelling that she got my dog, she got my dog. And then the other gentleman was saying, what dog, dude? You didn't even have a dog.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not exactly sure if there was a dog involved.
Okay.
She's got a mental illness. She's schizophrenic. I don't know who that guy is, but I think she had words for him. And he just was like, that I'm beating her ass. And she wasn't swinging back. She was getting her ass beat.
All right.
Well, my name, you just come over here and get my testimony.
Cool. All right. Appreciate it, guys.
I know she's disturbed, but come on.
Yeah.
She's going to do that. This is the neighborhood that's going to happen.
All right. All right, guys.
You can't get out and whip the woman's ass.
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Hold on. I'm trying to see something. Who actually stretched this morning? Took a bath. Cause we got a couple mad people in the chat. Yeah. Who took a proper bath this morning? Who touched some sunlight? You ain't touched no sunlight. You wonder why you mad? You feel groggy. You gonna feel just like her. You said every female that deals with the cops has a mental illness. Nah, Professor, for real. Rach, you said saying that would just make them talk more. Have you been on the streets lately, Norris? That Fetty okay. Poor woman, I hope she can recover from this. Clearly, he's the aggressor since the eyewitness saw the assault. Hey, we got to know what happened. Said I subbed. How she an eyewitness and she know her symptoms? Okay, now I'm
Stand
just
over
saying.
here so I can talk to you.
What's up? What's up, Destin?
Okay.
Hey, my little dog's scared, man. Okay. She bit me.
All right.
Look.
Okay. What started this whole thing? The dog?
No, her dumping that trash in front of my car.
Okay.
I swerved out. I said, man, what are you doing, man? It's a big thing. You mother... Bam, she looked at my door. That's $1,000 for the damage, man.
Talking about your passenger door?
The
door right there? Okay. And then what happened?
Then, dude, she started trying to bust my car up. I says, oh man, I'm so excited here. I'm too old for this.
Take a breath. You want to go stand in the shade over here?
No, I want my dog, man.
Where's the
dog
take off to at?
I have no clue, man. My dog's scared of flies, man.
Okay.
Can I pull the car out so the traffic can go?
Shout out to MGM with the 100. I appreciate it.
Want to move it out of the way?
Yeah.
Just pull it over here.
Yeah, I will.
All right, that's good.
Stealer, dude. I've had her ever since she was this big.
Okay. What happened after she kicked the door?
You said Michael mad.
Get the away from my car. What the matter with you? And every time I try to get in the passenger
Michael
seat,
better go stare at the wall.
To drive away.
It sounded like that she was the aggressive guy, the aggressor guys. Y'all said Michael mad, man. He better get his Michael Myers. Look at that, man. We don't care. We don't care, Michael. We do push-ups and are men and tough and independent women and financial advisors of ourselves.
What's the matter with you? And every time I try to get in the passenger seat to drive away, or driver's
You
seat
said
to
she
drive
looked
away,
pregnant.
she can run over, open the door. She grabbed my keys, throws them. She picked my little dog up, threw against me. She hit the ground. I don't have no clue where she went because she's really a scared little dog, man.
Okay. And then what happened after
then
that?
she comes and grabs, and I fucking punch her, man.
How many times did you hit her?
Oh, I don't know, man. Every time she...
About $5 worth of damage.
Face. Get the away from my... Then she goes back.
A
She's
full
gonna tear my
Taurus?
plate off.
Okay.
Probably my dog's injured. She only weighs 4 pounds.
How do you know her?
I don't know that whore, man.
You don't know her at all?
Hell no. Look at this,
Okay.
man.
Well, do you want to get that checked out or not?
No, man,
come
it's
out.
just superficial.
Sorry, you got to want to
You
do
get
anything
the
as
car
far
brand
as
new
doing
for
anything?
$400, man.
AIDS.
Man.
Well,
If she does, I'll find her and she won't have to worry about having AIDS no more, man.
all right, well, don't be making statements like
Hey,
that.
dude, I'm sticking 70 years old, man.
I got you. I understand.
Give me a terminal illness, and people like that are going to come visit me, man. 'Cause I might as well go sit in prison because I ain't got no family or nobody. And then she throws my f***ing dog, man.
All right, well, as soon as I get your info, I mean, if you don't want to do anything about it, I'll cut you loose so you can go.
Well,
look
what
for
I-
your-
what do I
Tom, you
gotta
said
do
put him in
for her in
jail?
Like I said, I don't know what else she told him, but I've got to talk with these other
Yeah.
people because all I've got is your statement at this
Well,
point.
everybody says, man, don't hit a woman. F you, man. Let her come over and kick your f***ing car in.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen a bunch of thieving bastards, thieves and cheats and liars. Oh, man, don't tell me that she got my brand new phone, dude.
Did you take it?
I don't know if it ain't there. There it is.
You got it. All right. Do you want me to take photographs of your injuries in the vehicle real quick, or do you want to take off and look for your dog?
Dude, she's got to be here. Somebody's going to steal her, dude.
Okay, I'm saying, do you want me to take photographs, or do you want
Yeah,
to look
go
for
ahead
the
and
dog?
take the photographs.
All right, go ahead and stand right up here for me. Face this way.
It sounded like she was trying to beat him up.
Where do you live at?
Right there.
Do you want me
My
to take?
keys are in his property. Baby! I don't
What
have my
keys?
keys. Please get my keys, sir.
What keys?
They're pink and they have New Mexico, what do you call it? The dispensary.
Go stand over there by the trash can.
Yeah,
I'll be
give
with
my
you in a
keys,
second.
please, sir.
I will look and see if they're in
Take
there.
a picture of his, please.
Don't worry. Go over there.
Hey, y'all hilarious. Hey, Shadow Walker, you hilarious. What's
Do you know
up,
where
Shadow?
her keys are at? Do you know where her keys are at?
Who knows, man? I ain't seen nothing. Look,
Man,
there
she is on drugs. It ain't no mental health. Look, how many times are we gonna be on this channel and people say mental health, and I gotta keep telling y'all that is drugs. That is drugs. When you don't have money, look, you if you be like, I got $3, what can you give me? They gonna give you the stuff that be like, you know what? You can be my test dummy here. Give me your $3. I'll let you have this. And you wonder why people outside doing backflips and having the time of their life. Exactly. Yeah, man. Y'all gotta start. You said drugs and demons. Drugs are demons. Y'all don't understand. That's the gateway.
She didn't just jump it out.
Stop doing that.
That's what she did in front of my car. That's the only reason why I stopped.
What's up? That's
Sit
my
down.
trash can.
Sit down.
He took my keys.
Sit down.
Look at my face, sir.
I see your face. Sit
I'm
down.
calling Marshall.
Sit down.
Call my boyfriend.
Sit down or you're going to be put in
Marshall.
handcuffs.
Call my boyfriend, Marshall.
I'm not going to call your
'Cause
boyfriend.
my keys are gone.
I'm not going to call your
and my
boyfriend.
property's gone. And my boyfriend's right there across the street. Call Marshall. This guy attacked me. Look at my face.
You going to pick this up or you going to go to jail?
I'll pick it up. Yeah, I'm going to pick it up. Okay. Tell Marshall I'm looking for him. Okay. These motherfuckers did something else. I ain't afraid of you, motherfuckers. I got the money. I'm taking the car anyway.
Do you want to go to the crisis?
I'm not going to.
No, I'm saying, do you want to?
I didn't even tell nobody. I don't know who you are. Go home.
Okay.
Go home. What's your name?
My name is Tanya.
Tanya, go home and mind your own business, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for your concern, Tanya. But go home, because it's none of your business.
Okay, but I don't want
Tanya!
I don't want
I don't know you. This is none of your business.
But I should have gotten in trouble.
Go home, bitch. I don't know you, Tanya.
It's okay.
Mind your own. Tell her to mind your own business.
Take a seat.
I'm sorry. Tell her to go home.
Take a seat.
I need some water.
You're not going to get water right now. Take a seat.
No, all right. All right. People can attack me, but I can't get water.
So, why did you go up to this gentleman's vehicle and kick his
didn't.
door?
I didn't.
Well, I have witness.
He got out and he hit me. He has no.
Shout out to
physical
Tasha
self-esteem,
Sharp
sir,
with the
Mr.
flow
Ray.
He
state.
does. He has blood on him, Miss. But what I'm asking you, Miss, is why did you go up to his vehicle and kick his door?
So look, for everybody in the comments who was just saying arrest him, shout out to Tasha Sharp with the flow state. Remember that now it's a whole different story. Now she was biting people. First off, if you bite me, she bite me, I'm grabbing the gun. Cause now I gotta be on now I gotta wrap my arm up. I might have to get my arm amputated. If I gotta lose my arm, you gotta lose something too. Yeah, you not finna bite me. Talking about biting and scratching. What's under your nails? What if you was going through, like, what if you was playing in that litter box or something, and you scratched me? Now I'm in here gravely sick and injured. Yeah, man.
That's what you believe. Then do what you need.
Well, from Ohio. What's up, Brian?
I'm telling you.
Sit down. Sit down.
It's hot.
Sit down.
I can't sit there.
Sit down.
It's hot.
I think you having a good time here, Michael.
He assaulted me. I didn't assault him, Mr.
Hey, Michael, you need to go fix her.
I don't know who he is.
Yeah, Michael, go fix her.
I don't know who the f he is. Look how he hit me.
90 days with Michael, she'll be straight.
Look, he took the shirt off me and he f***ing attacked my face. Look at who is he?
Can we stand up? Can we go into the shade right up here?
I need to be a matchmaker.
Can we do that?
What's his name?
Oh, she tweaking hard.
I
I
don't know
told
his name,
y'all.
I don't know who he is either.
Just go ahead and stand right here on this little slab right here, okay?
I'm weak, sir. I don't have any strength in my legs. I have to sit down. I just came out of the hospital not too long ago.
Shout out to Slim Dead with the gold coins.
You have another question for me?
I appreciate the 6 gold coins, Dev.
I don't know who he is.
Okay.
Tell Michael can't even spell.
All right, man. Well,
Why
I
y'all keep
recommend that you
saying
probably try to get somewhere safe, probably go inside somewhere. Do you have any other questions for me, man?
No, sir.
Okay. All right.
Thank you for this guidance.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, my bad. That is Michael's girl.
Look for your dog, or what are you gonna do?
They said we can't talk about Michael's girl no more, yeah. What's up, James RC?
Do me a favor and go wait over here in the parking lot, and
What's
I'll
up,
drive
Sloppy
down, look
Seconds?
for the dog real quick.
Nothing. You can get
Yep, and see where
Sloppy
his dog
Seconds
went.
after
I
Michael
can't-
done, though, if you wanted to.
Okay.
From the beginning, I seen no dog.
Well, he's claiming that she took his dog and threw it at him.
She hit him with a shoe.
Oh,
She took off her shoe, slammed him, hit him in the stomach.
yeah, he's thinking it's his dog. I don't
Started.
know.
He was driving up. She threw a trash can.
What's
at
up,
him.
Mega Starfish?
He stopped.
Can't
She
hear him.
went on and kicked the door.
Yeah.
And then he got out, and then she slapped him.
All right, sounds good. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Most of the stuff I'm talking over is gonna be
you
just
see anything
filler
by chance?
content. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. There's a lot of filler content that go on the body cam videos.
Real quick, sir. The gentleman over here that saw the whole thing from the start to breaking it up.
the whole thing.
Right. No, he's saying that he never saw the dog. He said she took off a shoe and threw it.
My dog rides on the center console. She picked my dog and threw her, and it hit me and fell down. And my little dog is too little to treat like that, man. I never even spanked that dog before in my life.
All right. Well, let me go drive down that way and see if I can.
It's gonna be around in here.
Find the dog.
They saw the little puppy.
So wait, hold on. Damn, where my mouse at?
And see if I can.
I'm trying to hear what you said.
Find the dog.
They saw the little puppy.
Exactly. So now the lady says she seen a puppy, but the person who reported the crime ain't see the puppy. So I'm not taking a statement. I don't care. I'm not taking a statement.
Yes, sir. 55 state.
While the officer was driving around searching for the missing dog, dispatch advised Gabriel was now throwing rocks at residents and tipping over trash cans in the middle of the street again.
Where's the guy at? I'm calling your sheriff right now.
Put your phone down.
I'm calling your sheriff.
Put your phone down.
I'm calling your sheriff right now. Don't touch me. He attacked me. Why are you attacking me?
Michael gonna bail her out.
Simon, you know what? He attacked me, sir.
Michael, go get her out of
Your
jail.
open, sir? Why is he attacking me? I got assaulted first.
Exactly. I told you I was a dog.
What am I being arrested on?
She done threw somebody puppy.
Lock on my house, sir.
It's off the hip.
Please.
You throw my puppy, I'm throwing you.
I need my purse. I got $100 in my purse.
We'll get it here in a second.
I need my purse. Arrest me on disorderly conduct.
Separate your
They're gonna
feet.
take-
Separate your feet.
Yes, sir.
Separate your
They're
feet.
gonna take bruises on me. I can't, sir. I'm disabled. I have no drugs or anything. I have $100
You ain't
in
make
my
it up,
purse right there.
Jaquavion, because the other lady just walked up and said that
too.
she seen
You guys killed my
the puppy.
cat.
That's why I played it back that
Yes,
many
sir. Why are
times.
you
I'm like, hold
attacking
up.
me
She
for?
said
All
it.
in.
I listened to you. Why are you
No, by
arresting
yourself.
me?
It was a little dog. It wasn't a shoe. They thought it was a shoe because of how small the dog was. It wasn't a shoe. It was a little dog. Jim, you can fix her. You gotta get behind Michael first.
Bruised
Davidson.
and everything.
What?
Yeah, no, of course I will.
Nah, Michael Wilbur,
Of course
he
I will.
cool.
I'll obey the law.
That's a cool Michael.
The money better stay in there. If not, my mom has hella money anyway.
I'll roll the window down.
Ariano's gonna get it though. I'll take care
What's
of
up? Let's get SB. Shout out to SB with the flow state. I appreciate you. Yeah, Michael. I don't know what you did to her to make her go that crazy. They said if you you live with Michael, that's what's gonna happen. Michael Davidson.
I want to go to the hospital.
We can talk to medical here.
All right, I'm gonna go to the hospital.
You can throw a puppy in that open mouth. You catch the flies in. Can you watch with your mouth closed? It depends.
That's all right.
It depends.
Gabrielle was charged with disorderly conduct and criminal damage to property. She is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I bet you your phone screen nasty, Michael. That's all she got charged with was disorderly conduct. I would got charged with assault, battery, resisting, even if I didn't resist. Disorderly, being annoying, all type of stuff. It's yeah, you would be my favorite client, Michael Davidson. I promise you would. Yeah, Michael really having a good time. How you doing, Melanie? Michael the Archangel. Hey, Michael Wilbur. It can't be Michael on Michael Crime in this chat. How y'all doing today? My guess is she's a meth head. Queen of the world. I think that's why you got that name, for making smart, excellent observations. You said I really don't understand why people think they can still do drugs these days. LOL. Ain't the same like the stuff back in the day. I tell people that about marijuana. Yeah, even marijuana. They got stuff that literally make you go sit down and go to bed for 4 weeks. And y'all, I want another one. Give me a wood of this. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. What happened to the puppy exactly? Because everybody keeps saying it was a shoe. No, it wasn't a shoe. It was a puppy. She threw a puppy at him. And then the eyewitness said it was a shoe and they didn't see a puppy. Then the woman, yeah, someone said they seen a little small puppy. Exactly. Well, a small dog. He said small dog. The woman said she seen a puppy. He got a cracked iPhone 6. Well, he did punch her in the face. It don't matter. She started it, obviously. You think they gonna let him go to jail? That's the least he did. Yeah, when people are harming you and trying to destroy your property and trying to bite on you and rip a chunk out of your skin, and especially her, people who are on drugs, you better punch them. I wish you would let somebody on drugs just bite you. Now you finna be sick in the hospital having to get all these shots looking stupid. And hopefully you can get the shots. Hopefully the shots don't make. What if you have allergic reaction to the shots you got to get and now you're in the ICU? All because you didn't let somebody bite you. Shit, man, you better turn it to Muhammad Ali, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. He was probably trying to solicit and got rejected. I ain't even think about that. What's up, Satiri from Greece? Who throws a 4-pound dog? An evil person? I know this was Son was waiting on. But you know. He talk about nothing. Michael, I think we just talked about a lot. I don't know. Hey, Cosmic Black, I swear you not lying about that part. You not lying. They are allowed to be. I done had managers do it. What's up, Fosse Monster? You said I asked you a question. Why am I not getting notices when you go on live and I'm subscribed? Even if you subscribe and hit that notification bell, sometimes YouTube still don't tell y'all. I don't know why they do that, but they assume that you like this is what YouTube told me. YouTube told me that they assumed that you got too many notifications that day and you don't want no more. That's literally the reason. That's what they told me. The reason why they don't get y'all them why it don't pop up. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You said, and this could be solitary. No, I told you that, Michael. If I did any of that, you would be my biggest customer, man. A 3-year-old boy was thrown into a crocodile pit. Guess who committed this? And who was the victim? Brian Hart. You said a 3-year-old was thrown into a crocodile pit. Guess who committed this and who was the victim? I don't know. Yeah, James. I don't know why they do that. Let's get SB. You said I just subscribed. You'll see if you get notified. You gonna see. You gonna see what everybody else talking about. You gonna be like, hold up, you've been live for 12 hours and I ain't see 1 minute. Hold on. I've been on YouTube the whole time. Yeah, Rach usually get most of my I see Rach most of the time. I see Rach in the chat most of the time. I always better be judged by 12 and carried by 6. Nah, for real. So look, y'all, in this video, this Craigslist ad led to a horrific murder. Not just a horrifying, a horrific one.
About to hear is an excerpt from the criminal trial that was held to prosecute the murderer of Heidi Bernadzikowski.
Now, Steve, you've heard through testimony that you arranged for Heidi's
Hey,
murder.
MGM was saying he couldn't spell for like 5 minutes.
Did you do
I was just
that? No.
laughing. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I didn't have anything at all to do with Heidi's murder. Why are you testifying?
But I'll be messing up too, so
I'm
I can't laugh.
testifying because I want my family and friends, and I want Heidi's family and friends to know the truth.
The person you just heard testifying is a man named Stephen Cook. In July of 1998, Heidi Bernadzikowski met Stephen at a local pool club. The two hit it off to the point that Heidi went home with him that night. After living in a strict household with her parents for most of her life, Steve was essentially her knight in shining armor. And within days of meeting, the two moved in together. Let's fast forward to April 20th, 2000. After laying the foundation of their relationship for the past 2 years, the couple was ready to take things to the next level. They had even set up life insurance policies for themselves and were discussing plans of a summer wedding in Las Vegas. Steve had just finished his part-time shift at Lowe's and picked up Heidi from her downtown job as a receptionist. He then dropped her off at home at around 5:45 p.m.
1998, right? You telling me he doing all this off of Lowe's salary in 1998? Hold on. First off, life insurance within that fact, it's a lot of things going on wrong. But the fact that you think about marriage while working at Lowe's is great. I'm just saying, y'all. And think about honeymoons.
He went back
and stuff.
out to run some errands and then arrived home at about 8 p.m. Moments later, this phone call was received by the Baltimore County Police Department.
Baltimore County 911.
My girlfriend's been murdered.
Did you just find her?
What's up, Whistler?
Did you just find her that way, sir?
Yeah.
What happened? Was she shot?
No, she's cut. Her throat's cut.
You don't have any idea how long she's been that way?
No. Just send somebody.
What's your last name, sir?
Oh my God, Cook, are you sending somebody?
Yes, I am, okay?
Just send somebody.
I'm going to. Just stay with me, okay?
Oh my God, I can't stay with you. I gotta go to
Is there a weapon near her?
No.
Shout out to Lillian with the clapping seal.
Okay, now stay, I want you to stay with me.
No, I can't stay with you. I gotta go with her.
When the police arrived at the residence, they stumbled upon a gruesome crime scene. Heidi had been strangled and her throat was cut. She had bled out so much that the blood had seeped through the floor and into the basement. Steve was holding her in his arms, crying uncontrollably. The police secured the scene and began investigating the rest of the apartment. The first pieces of evidence that they noted included Heidi's purse belongings dumped onto the floor beside her, and a number 1 drawn on the wall with her lipstick. Looking at the disarrayed state of the other rooms, investigators also considered the possibility that this was a botched robbery. However, even though jewelry boxes and drawers were ajar, nothing of value seemed to be missing from the house. Heidi's body was taken up to the medical examiner's office for an autopsy where her fingernails were clipped and DNA was tested. In cases where there may have been a struggle leading up to the victim's death, fingernail clippings can be a crucial part of the investigation. The victim could have scratched the assailant or otherwise acted so that a foreign material was deposited underneath her nails. While Heidi did in fact have trace amounts of a male DNA underneath her fingernails, her own DNA was also found, and they were not able to separate the 2 DNA profiles in order to accurately identify a suspect. Meanwhile, Steve was brought down to the police station where they captured these photos. He claimed that the blood on his clothes was from performing CPR before calling the police and holding Heidi after. During his questioning, Steve gave a detailed account of his afternoon leading up to the discovery of Heidi's body. As we previously mentioned in less detail, at 5:45 p.m., Steve dropped Heidi off at home after work as she really needed to use the bathroom. He then left to run some errands on his own. While he was out, he got his hair cut and his oil changed. He also went to Home Depot to get supplies to help fix his sister's plumbing. He then returned home at 8 p.m. and found Heidi's body. This timeline checked out since Steve had all of the receipts to prove it. Also on his side was surveillance footage along his route that captured him several times. However, Steve did provide some significant information. Leading up to Heidi's murder, there were a couple of suspicious incidents. The first incident was weeks earlier. Someone had come to Heidi's home, apparently interested in starting a neighborhood watch program. However, Heidi did not recognize this man from the neighborhood. She was slightly unsettled by this interaction, so she told her co-workers at the office about it and described the man as a large, either light-skinned black male or dark-skinned white male, with black hair and a tattoo on his left arm. She even drew the tattoo.
I think he hired her. Well, hired him. Either he did it or he hired a man to do it. And he told him exactly how to do it. People don't just be running up in people's houses unless you know. Like, people gotta usually know. They gotta have some type of idea of the layout of the house. People are not gonna go in your home fearing that, oh, she might be a woman who keeps a gun by the door. You don't know who this lady is. You don't know how paranoid she is. So I think the husband got something to do with it, and I think he paid somebody, and she said he gonna get him some of that life insurance, and he got a secret family on the side because they always do. But
on a piece of paper. The second incident was just days before her murder. There were scratches around the basement door lock, as if somebody was tampering with it to gain entry. Steve immediately took action and went to the rental agency demanding that they changed the locks. There was one more thing that caught the investigators' attention. During Steve's questioning, they found out about his and Heidi's recently filed life insurance policies. What really piqued their interest was the amount. $900,000 on Steve and $700,000 on Heidi. Steve didn't seem to think that this was significant to the investigation, but the detectives thought otherwise. However, this wasn't damning enough to warrant an arrest, so they let Steve leave and kept him on their radar while they continued their investigation.
$700,000. 700 large. 700 large. That's a motive.
Over the next few weeks, police interviewed about 100 people, trying to find that mysterious suspect that Heidi spoke with at her front door. While there was one arrest made of a potential suspect, the charges were dropped due to a lack of evidence. At this point, the investigators came to a standstill. Not for weeks or months, but for 11 years. This is because there was no forensic evidence to tie any particular person to Heidi's murder. In 2004, Heidi's parents sued Steve under the Slayer's Rule for the $700,000 life insurance payout. The Slayer's Rule prohibits anyone who intentionally caused the death of the insured to collect life insurance benefits. The civil action was settled out of court when Cook agreed to pay the plaintiffs $575,000, about 10 minutes before he was meant to testify. Detectives working on the murder case considered the settlement an admission of guilt. Regardless, Steve seemed to move on over the years, getting married to a new woman and starting a family while working for the government in Veterans Affairs. Over the 11 years that this case...
Like I just said, the fact that he even gave them that much money, proves that he did it. He did it. And then I say he had another woman. Always another family. It's always another family. How you doing, Melissa Finch? What's up, James? Hey, James RC, you said Mir? James? More than 1.5. Okay. More than 1.5. My bad. Okay, I see it was a typo. That guy Brooke, you said no kids, super high life insurance. Exactly. How you doing?
Case had gone cold. Advancements in DNA technology allowed detectives to reopen a myriad of cold cases. One of those cases happened to be Heidi's, thanks to her fingernail clippings. After running the male DNA through their database, detectives got a hit. A man from Colorado, a state that is over 1,500 miles away from Baltimore, named Alexander Bennett. The sheer distance from the crime scene made detectives doubtful that this was their guy, but they called Colorado authorities, and the description that the clerk gave of Alexander Bennett matched Heidi's description of the suspicious man who came to her door. Either a light-skinned black man or a dark-skinned Caucasian man with black hair and a tattoo on his left arm. However, for this to truly be their guy, they had to somehow place Alexander Bennett from Colorado in Baltimore at the time of Heidi's murder 11 years earlier. The detectives decided to search an internal Maryland database that reveals information about past traffic stops and discovered another hit by typing in Alexander Bennett's name. Apparently, Alex was found walking on the side of the highway in Baltimore, but the only information that was logged during this stop was his date of birth. Even though this was enough to convince the detectives of Alex's whereabouts at the time of Heidi's death, this tidbit of information wasn't sufficient for the state's attorneys. So, their next big option was to go straight to the source. The detectives packed their bags and took a trip to Colorado to meet with Alex.
Alexander, right? Mm-hmm. I'm Gary Childs. How you doing?
According to Alex, he had plans to go to a concert with some friends, but at some point he was abandoned and spent the next month or so living on the streets of Baltimore. He couldn't recall any other information from this time.
I tell you, that's strange.
That's why it is strange.
He did it. You say you with your friends, then they abandoned you, then left you to be homeless? Okay. That's a good story, though.
Real strange. I did not remember anybody you stayed with or hooked up with.
Keeping things vague wasn't working out for the detectives due to Alex's failing memory.
What's up,
so they
Chef?
finally
I'm
got
doing
down
good.
to brass tacks.
This girl's fingernails were taken at the time of her death. And under their fingernails is your DNA. Now, there's no denying it.
Alex rebutted this confidently, saying that he could explain why his DNA was found under Heidi's fingernails. He recalled an incident that happened during his time in Baltimore. While waiting at a bus stop one day, a woman randomly came up to him and started attacking him, clawing at his face.
I got kind of scared because, I was trying to fight back and I think I hurt her. I'm not sure.
The detective then pulls out pictures of multiple different women, with a picture of Heidi included. With Alex having full recollection of his bus stop story, the detectives are hoping that he will recognize Heidi's picture out of all of them. And that is exactly what he does.
And also, too, kind of looks like her.
Do you have any tattoos on your left arm?
Yeah.
Can I see it right here? For you to have been in Baltimore at the exact time this occurs, and for your DNA to be there, and for this tattoo to be on your arm, the exact location that the victim describes it as being, and actually drew it. That's just a lot of coincidences.
That's a profound thing, so, that's why I'm concerned.
Well, really should be.
Shout out to Patty with the 6'7".
Am I being, charged with anything right now?
Well, you're not charged with it right now. But I'm telling you, things are not going good.
I've given you all the explanations. I've told you everything. And, like I said, if we're done here, I have a lot of stuff to do today.
Unfortunately, the detectives couldn't get a confession out of Alex, but he did suggest that the detectives speak to a character witness, a man named Grant Lewis. Grant Lewis was a longtime friend of Alex's, and 9 years earlier in 2003, the two were even accomplices in another crime. They had devised a plan to steal Alex's roommate's car by getting him arrested. The plan was to call in a threat to the Colorado courthouse. They even went as far as making real explosives and then tried to make it look like Alex's roommate was working on these explosives inside the courthouse. They then uploaded documents related to how this device was built to his computer to help ensure his arrest. While he was in prison, that is when they planned to steal his car. The roommate was arrested, but the detective eventually played the 911 call for him to hear, and he immediately recognized Grant's voice. Alex and Grant confessed to everything once they were confronted by law enforcement, and they were ultimately sent to prison to carry out their sentences. Anyway.
Do you know how broke you have to be to make up a lie to steal somebody's car? To get them arrested, to take their car in peace? So basically, he wanted to be able to have his car without it being reported stolen. Oh my, y'all, that's the brokest. Yeah,
confronted by law enforcement, and they were ultimately sent to prison to carry out their sentences. Anyway, detectives were able to get Grant in the interrogation room to question him.
I was kind of shaken up.
Unfortunately, Grant seemed to prevaricate when questioned about Alex and his time in Baltimore. And since he wasn't under arrest, he was able to walk out without further questioning. Luckily for the detectives, they were able to detain Grant and bring him back in for more questioning due to some outstanding petty crime charges.
I think you don't want to tell me certain things because you don't want to hurt a friend of yours. And what I'm trying to explain to you is nothing you say hurt him because what's done is done.
Eventually, the pressure got to Grant, and he revealed a drunk conversation that he had with Alex down by a river one night.
He said, I don't know. No. Then he said that they think someone's dead. I think that's how he said it. They think someone's dead. And then he said, I know for someone.
This admission was the tipping point needed to finally charge and arrest Alex. It wasn't long before Alex was extradited to Maryland, where he would go to trial. 2 years later, the trial finally began, with Grant Lewis as a key witness for the prosecution. One of the detectives even picked him up from his hotel to have breakfast with him before his testimony. However, it was at that moment that Alex's attorneys reached out to the detectives and told them that Alex was ready to talk after having a heart-to-heart with his mother over the phone. She had told Alex that if he did do this crime, now was the time to confess and Jesus would forgive him of his sins. The detectives rushed Grant back to the hotel before heading to the courthouse to speak with Alex once again.
All right, Alex. You all right?
Mm-hmm. The plan of Baltimore just came up, abruptly when Grant was discussing about receiving money to kill somebody.
According to Alex, Grant Lewis, the star witness for the prosecution, the person the detectives were sharing bagels with that morning, was hired by an unknown man to kill Heidi. He then brought Alex on board as the muscle.
I know from the client, from the person, emphasized to Grant, and Grant emphasized to myself that it needs to look like an accident.
When Alex made it to Baltimore, he had some time to kill before getting further instruction from Grant, so he decided to scope out his victim. He admitted to being the suspicious neighborhood watch guy who spoke to Heidi weeks before her death, as well as trying to break in the night before.
I appreciate you a little bit, 1988. I appreciate you. Thank you for the let him cook. Yeah, we're going to let him cook. I'm finna shut up and let him cook, y'all. But before I let him cook, this just goes to show how you can't trust nobody. As soon as money get put on the table, you got to watch. Like, just think about this. You can be with somebody and y'all can struggle together, but it's different once a person got it out. They be like, well, if you die, well, I mean, I get $700. I won't be struggling no more. I won't have you, but I won't be struggling no more. So you got to remember that. Like, use our brains. And the husband did it. He hired them on Craigslist. And yeah.
Remember her answering the door.
Did you go to the door and talk to her more than once?
That's what I think.
Just the one time.
After about a month of walking the streets of Baltimore, Alex received the green light from Grant. He broke into Heidi's house and hid behind the front door.
Got off the phone with Grant because the message was it's gonna happen soon. I ran over there. I hear the red car pull up.
Trust no man. Yeah, sometimes Lacey be like that.
Was unlocking the door. She opened the door, saw me, panicked. I panicked and rushed at her at the front and, try to muffle her scream. She's clawing at me. She clawed at my lip. Scratched my lip. At that point, I had my hand on her mouth and I was holding her throat, crushing her larynx, her throat, trying to kill her. And I just remember eventually she was passing out and losing consciousness. Then I had like turned her around and had her, you know, her back was on my back and I was still, you know, choking to make sure that she was.
Nigga, what? Okay.
Turned her around and had her, you know, her back was on my back and I was still, you know, choking to make sure that she was dead. So I wasn't sure if she was dead, but I know she wasn't breathing. And I just kept doing it to make sure, and I was still, you know, choking to make sure that she was dead. She then went limp. That's when I had the knife.
He gotta go.
And,
Give his ass 1,000 years.
to make sure, had cut her. Now, my plan was to just try to.
So you done choked her out already, big fella. Big show built ass dude. You done already choked her out, so then you gonna slice her throat? I hate people like you. Yeah, he evil. He evil.
Get her like.
The husband hired
still
them
make
for
it look
sure.
like an accident, you know, like maybe snap her neck or something to look like she fell down the stairs or something.
This nigga
started wiping down doorknobs, and I like pulled some of the drawers of the dresser ajar.
He then told the detective that the number 1 on the wall was also part of his attempt to mislead detectives. After admitting to killing Heidi as part of a hit organized by Grant, the detectives wanted to hear Grant's side of the story, so they picked him up from the hotel and brought him in for further questioning. They began by telling him the good news, that Alex just confessed.
Grant, you're in the middle of this thing.
I'm not in the middle of this.
All right. You sent him to Baltimore.
I didn't send him to Baltimore, but I know more about this than I've said. I will work with you in any way that I can, but if I didn't have anything to do with that, with him, what he did as far as committing a murder, what my situation as far as that goes.
That's not the
I
way
just
the
want to
game's
know
played.
About 800 years.
After some back and forth, revealing more and more details from Alex's confession along the way, Grant eventually agrees to talk.
I lost a lot of people, and it's kind of a side subject, but something about something that made me, you know, think initially, like, there's these people out there, and they're hiring people to kill people.
Grant proceeded to explain that he never meant to have anybody killed at all, and that it was all part of an elaborate scheme to raise money to open a nightclub. Grant set up an ad online for professional and discreet house cleaning services.
So somebody contacts you back.
Mm-hmm.
What does he say?
Something to the effect that he was looking for probably a hit or something.
And as a result, one of the only people that come back to you is a guy from here.
Mm-hmm.
And he says...
Yeah, I remember him sending an email where he said, well, I could pay $5,000 up front, and then more afterwards or something for a hit, more or less.
Okay.
And then, and that's basically what we were looking for, was that first set of the down payment, and then we're good to go after that.
Apparently, Grant's intention was to scam people reaching out for hits by taking their down payment and then turning them into the authorities, running off with their money in the process.
He was supposed to go...
Elon. For everybody confused, he made a ad on Craigslist for discreet house cleaners and whatever, but it was really for a hit.
Cool. To Maryland to talk to this guy and pick up some funds for him for what this guy was looking at as a contract murder. But there was not supposed to be any fulfilling or anything. You know, You get their money and then turn them in.
The detectives believed that Grant was lying about this and that he was merely trying to escape the consequences of the crime that was carried out. Some of you may be wondering, who hired Grant to kill Heidi? The detectives had the same question while speaking to Alex.
Did you meet the guy at some point?
At some point when I called Grant, he had told me that the client wanted to meet me at his house to discuss the plan of how everything would go down. I did meet with the person.
The detective proceeds to bring in pictures of several different men and asks Alex if he can point out the person he met with. Alex immediately eliminates 4 of the pictures and takes a closer look at the final 2. The person that Alex pointed out as the culprit was none other than Stephen Cook, Heidi's boyfriend. Apparently, Steve had offered Grant and Alex $60,000 if they actually carried out Heidi's murder, but neither of them ever saw a dime of that money. Following these interrogations, Steve was arrested for first-degree murder and Grant for conspiracy to commit contract murder.
You know that saying, always trust your first instinct?
This is what happened when you hire people off Craigslist to commit murders. They're going to tell on you and then you didn't pay them. Like, what's up with people making people do crimes for them and kill people and then they never pay them? Y'all notice that? And you expect to be free? Shit, man. Y'all should have been told on him. Fuck, y'all trying to keep it street. He didn't even pay you. He did not pay you and you trying to keep it by the street code, the G code. Man, get out my
Well, Baltimore County Police say their detectives followed their gut for 14 years and finally cracked a cold case, a murder, which they revealed today was actually a murder for hire. 11 News reporter Kai Reed is live in the newsroom to put all the pieces together for us. Kai.
Well, Kate, investigators say that their first hunch about the victim's boyfriend, Stephen Cook Jr., turned out to be right. And they say that one of the men that Cook allegedly hired to carry out the murder helped them solve the case. It was April of 2000. 24-year-old Heidi Bernadzikowski was found dead in the Dundalk townhouse that she shared with her boyfriend, Stephen Cook Jr. Investigators say that she'd been strangled and her throat was slit. Police always believed that Cook was behind the murder, but they never proved it, and the case turned cold. Eventually, police did charge someone with the murder, a man named Alexander Bennett. He was charged in January of 2012 after police said they found DNA evidence linking him to the crime. Now, this week, investigators say
you committed this crime like 1998 when they committed the crime. Yeah. DNA caught up with you, my boy.
That Bennett started talking and pointed his finger at Stephen Cook Jr. 14 years after the murder. Cook was arrested at his home in Pasadena this week. Investigators say that when he started planning the murder, he got online and hired 2 men from Colorado, 35-year-old Grant Lewis, who was the middleman, and Bennett, who police say actually made the trip to Dundalk to kill Bernadzikowski. Detectives believe that it was all about money for Cook. They say that he planned to cash in a $700,000 insurance policy that he had taken out on Bernadzikowski just before she was murdered. Neighbors in Pasadena who didn't want to be identified said that Cook seemed like an ordinary guy who often calls police to complain about loud noises and disruptions in the neighborhood.
Once they were faced with charges, Alexander Bennett made a plea deal that required him to testify against Grant and Stephen. While behind bars awaiting trial, Steve had met a cellmate, struck up a conversation with him, and ultimately tried to solve one of his problems the only way.
Man, so basically, I'm going to tell y'all what's finna happen. First off, everybody finna say WJMP in the chat. I appreciate you, JMP, for the super chat. Hey, shout out JMP. I appreciate you. You said love it alive. I'm loving you being in the chat. I appreciate you, JM. So basically, he probably went in the cell, try to tell his cellmates about what happened or whatever, right? He was like, look, I did this and did that, not knowing that his cellmate is trying to get out of jail. Y'all are all in prison together. Why would I not tell some information that's going to knock 10 years off my, or 20, or even get me out of jail today?
Struck up a conversation with him and ultimately tried to solve one of his problems the only way he seems to know how, by hiring a hitman. He tried to convince his cellmate to kill Grant, who was in the same facility. The cellmate didn't hesitate to tell the authorities when he had the chance and agreed to wear a wire during another conversation with Steve.
Let me talk to him, I got to talk to him. Hey, Steve. You got a problem. There's 2 officers in here. What the Okay. Let's talk about this later.
This operation worked, and Steve was charged with witness intimidation and attempted murder. Putting those charges aside, Steve's trial for Heidi's murder began. During the trial, Steve's defense attorney argued that the entire case against him was circumstantial, and that there was zero evidence that he hired someone to kill Heidi through the internet. In fact, during the investigation back in 2000, the detectives didn't even check Steve's computer for evidence. It simply wasn't as common to look through computers for evidence during that time period. The defense's alternative theory for why Alex had killed Heidi was that they had met in a chat room online, and after flying to Maryland and being met with unrequited love, he snapped. They said one of the reasons that this made more sense was because of this crime scene photo. The defense asked the jury if Alex's story was true, that he was given a key from Steve and had jumped Heidi when she arrived home. Then why was her bag and keys neatly placed on the desk? The only piece of evidence that the state's entire case relied on, Steve's attorney argued, was testimony from the killer himself, Alex Bennett. During the trial, cameras were not allowed, but audio recordings were. And when Alex was asked by the defense why he decided to change his initial story, he said that he now felt it was the right thing to do.
I wanted to be a human being. I wanted to give a family some type of peace. I wanted to have faith enough and to grow up into a man and to accept and take responsibility for what I did.
Alex proceeded to explain his side of the story, but this time in front of the jury. To combat Alex's testimony, the defense told the jury this narrative, that Steve was the mastermind behind Heidi's death, was merely fabricated because without it, Alex would have no way out of a life sentence. The state argued that the motive for Steve killing Heidi was greed. It all went back to the insurance policies purchased right before Heidi's death. The couple had one red Honda Civic between them, which was owned by Heidi. They weren't married, had no children, had virtually no valuable belongings, and Steve worked part-time at a Lowe's. Basically, they argued that
you work part-time, not even a full-time? Would you marry a man that worked part-time? I mean, if he made enough part-time, but at Lowe's, would you marry a man at Lowe's that worked part-time? I wouldn't trust nobody. If you live in your life off a part-time Lowe's job, well, back then you could, but nowadays I don't trust.
There was nothing to insure. So why would Steve want these large insurance policies unless it was to line his pockets? The defense, however, found this sentiment to be ridiculous, and Steve addressed it during his testimony.
We were going to start a family, we were going to have children, and I wanted to make sure that there was enough money for Heidi in case I died. Heidi then asked me if it was all right if she could get $700,000 worth of life insurance, and I said fine.
Apparently, just days before Heidi's murder, she had pushed through some documents for the life insurance policy. Steve's defense inquired why she would do something like that if she was truly planning to leave.
Mr. Cook, you keep saying that you and Heidi are going to get married, but we've heard from other individuals that she was thinking about leaving you.
I've never heard anything like that till now.
Now, Steve, you've heard your testimony that you arranged for Heidi's murder via the internet. Did you do that?
Not at all. Not at all. I didn't have anything at all to do with Heidi's murder.
Why are you testifying?
I'm testifying because I want my family and friends, and I want Heidi's family and friends to know the truth.
Both sides rested their case, and after a day and a half of deliberations from the jury, they had reached a verdict. Stephen Cook was found guilty for the first-degree murder of Heidi Bernadzikowski. The judge sentenced him to life in prison without the possibility of parole, plus an additional 30 years for the attempted murder of Grant Lewis. A jury also found Grant Lewis guilty for the first-degree murder of Heidi, and he was sentenced to life in prison. Due to Alexander Bennett's plea deal, rather than life, he was sentenced to 30 years in prison.
That's it?
And he was sentenced to life in prison. Due to Alex was guilty for the
Nobody
first...
ain't get 1,000. Oh, life in prison ain't nothing. Give him 1,000. Give him 1,000 years. Yeah, give him 1,000 years. Do you know how stupid you have to be to sit right here, get on Craigslist, and be like, look here, I'm finna hire some hitman off Craigslist to kill my wife. I got 700,000. After I kill her, I'm gonna make it look like I'm gonna be on camera. I'm gonna go here. You work part-time at Lowe's. I wouldn't trust you either. You said what year the prenups began? Man, you gotta sign a prenup 4 years in advance with a lawyer nowadays. You said yes, I would marry a man that makes less money than me. If he was Mr. Perfect for me, his income doesn't matter. Not a lie. Both my husband made less money. No divorce, widowed the first time. Oh shit. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. You a rare breed. A rare breed. Yeah, Brand. Yeah, Brand. I don't know. I'm trying to find one female that I ever talked to that I made more money or who made more money than me and liked me. I can't. I don't think of one. But even if they did, it's fake. It's fake love. That's just me though. He would. They know he only part time. Wait, I'm trying to read whoever just said that. Cause why did it just send 5,000 messages? You said part time at Lowe's is low ambition. Look, you said part time at Lowe's is low ambition. Nah. How would they know he worked only part time at Lowe's? It ain't that hard. All you gotta do is police can get anything from you. The same way they know exactly how you test people, all your internet browser history, every place you done swiped your credit card, every state you travel to. Yeah, they know everything. Prenup only work if you can prove that it wasn't signed under duress. Yeah, if a female say she signed that prenup under duress because she feel like you weren't gonna marry her or something, uh, yeah, I know, right? When I found that out, I got mad. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You shouldn't want anybody to be dead if you doing. If you do, then you're a really damaged person. I don't really know anybody like that. Romeo, I know a lot of people like that. They all damaged people. Yeah, y'all gotta remember the world is full of damaged people. Uh, the world is full of damaged people and unrealistic people because just because a person think they not damaged don't mean nothing. Like think about this. If you wake up every day and go to work, right? And you don't see nothing wrong with that, if you don't see nothing wrong with like, bro, this is a scam. If you don't got that, like, even if you not trying to put it at the front of your mind, if you ain't like, bro, we shouldn't have to work this hard all the time. Like, I shouldn't have to keep going to work and working this hard every day. If that's not coming to your mind and you like, oh, I can't wait to get up for work every day, then there's something wrong with you too. That I put them in the same category. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't feel like nobody's in the world should have to work 12-hour shifts every day to be able to afford life. Depending on what job they at, 8 hours ain't enough. Depending on what job they at, 8 hours ain't enough. Everybody can't make $20+ an hour. So make it make sense. Yeah. And then inflation, we can all look. I tell everybody this. So in like 2021, I used to order all my food off Instacart. What's that? Instacart. Whatever. Yeah, Instacart, I think. I think that's what it's called. I used to order all my food off Instacart or whatever, right? I look at my bill, $75, $78. Then when I put them same meals into my cart, why is my cart $280, $300? The same 75-cent bag of family chips I used to buy are now $2. Now I think they up to like $270. So right now, that same $78 would be about $350. So look, y'all gotta realize that, man, the world, first off, everybody can't make the money that you expect, but the world don't care. Yeah, the world don't care. They're gonna still make them go through it. And y'all wonder why people be messed up, why people go crazy. Have you ever worked the 18? Look, no, I'm finna keep it honest with y'all. Like, have you ever worked the 18 hours for a whole month and you still behind and everything? Like, how good do you think you will feel? How good do you think you will feel? Yeah, like that's real. But for this situation, you said streaming is for lazy people that don't want to work. I used to literally work 18-hour shifts, get off work, stream for 3 to 4 hours, and then go to work again. And I used to pass out at work on my break. I used to go to sleep at work on my break. And then, I go to sleep at work on my break. And then the other job, when I had a break, I go to sleep. So, yeah, streaming, it depends on who's streaming. You think streaming is, people really think streaming easy? Stream. Go stream. I want you to stream. I want you to sit right here and stream because I didn't just start this yesterday. No, I didn't just start this yesterday. I was streaming every day. This years. I'm years into this. This just y'all know about RetroTheCeo. Go look at Retro the Supervillain. See how long I really been streaming. You said 65 hours and still can't catch up, man. I don't work. Man, look, I don't work some crazy shifts. You hear me? I'm talking about some crazy shifts, and it don't add up. Streaming ain't nowhere near easy. Having a lot of people judge everything you do. You sit in one spot. Do you think I like sitting in this chair all day? Do you think it's a comfortable chair? Don't get me wrong. It is a comfortable chair. But, like, come on. Like, be realistic with yourself. Do you think me sitting up versus, you see how y'all get to lay down in bed? Y'all get to do all that? Bro, I am in a room. I am in a chair. I have to sit up and make sure that I am constantly multitasking. I'm not just, you see one screen. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 screens in front of me. Plus another phone. Look, hold on, y'all. Like, do y'all not know how much stuff really going to this streaming stuff? Look, one phone, a tablet. Hold on. We got the computer streaming. We have another iPhone right here. Dude, this is not for the weak. I have one camera right here. I got one camera over here. Hold on, guys. Say hi, other camera. Say hi, other camera. Look at this. Hold on. Because my camera went out. I think it activated my second one. Yeah, so look. So look, y'all. Do y'all not see this? You got this camera. Then you have this one. I really don't even use this one as much no more because of my lives, but I really do need to use it because that's my expensive camera. I really do. Yeah, I really do. You said take care of yourself. You already know it. Look, Pattern, you know I love the haters. You know I love the haters. You know I love the haters. Yeah, this stuff ain't for the weak and it ain't for the easy. He said play the video. He talking about play the video. Damn, fuckwad, I got you. I got you, fuckwad. Hold on. So look, in light of him telling me to play the video, because I do love an honest person. I ain't gonna lie. I do love an honest person, especially somebody who's standing on business. A woman makes a terrifying discovery and it kept getting worse. Hey, I appreciate all y'all.
November 30th.
I do this. My computer do this on his own.
The Baltimore County Police Department received a 911 call from a woman requesting a wellness check for her boyfriend. Dispatch promptly directed officers to his address.
1808 East Pratt, 1808 East Pratt, first floor. John Hickley, 31 years of age, has not been heard of since Monday night. His car has not moved either. I would check the well-being when you're ready.
John Hickey, a volunteer fighter and EMT at the Woodlawn Fire Department, had recently moved to 1808 East Pratt Street in the Upper Fells Point neighborhood in Baltimore, Maryland. Officers arrived at the residence and were met by the woman who had requested the wellness check, John's girlfriend, Jennifer McKay. She last saw him 2 days ago, and after not hearing from him since, she visited the apartment to check up on him.
I've Facebook messaged him, I've called, I've texted.
And you obviously posted to be like, hey, are you around?
Yeah.
His car was in the same spot as when she had left. Also, his front door was locked, so she couldn't get inside to see if he was okay. All things considered, she decided to call 911. Since the front door was locked, the police contacted the landlord, who agreed to open it for them.
The landlord said that he'd open the door.
Okay.
So we'll just see what we see.
But before he arrived, they were able to gain access through an unlocked back door.
See you later, Cal.
There is a rear door open.
They made their way down a dark hallway.
Don't touch anything.
And then into John's dimly lit apartment. As they moved into the living room, they were met with a tragic scene. John's lifeless body was laying on the couch. He was on his back with his arms folded, wearing a t-shirt and shorts, and his slippers were neatly placed by the couch. A single gunshot was directly in the middle of his forehead. With no other signs of physical trauma, it appeared that John may have been shot while sleeping. While checking the rest of the apartment, police found that John's bedroom appeared to have been ransacked. The bed was out of place and several dresser drawers were opened. It seemed like a robbery had taken place, but despite the disarray, John's expensive photography gear, his cell phone, and other valuables remained untouched. The officers wondered if the attacker staged the scene to look like a robbery in order to throw off the investigators. Also, the bedroom window was found slightly open, possibly a point of entry for the attacker. And on the window ledge was a travel passport belonging to a man named Brandon. Was Brandon the attacker, and did he clumsily leave behind this crucial piece of evidence? These questions would have to wait as investigators continued their inspection of the property. They believed that the attacker entered through the window and exited through the back door, so they went out back to search for more clues outside. There, they discovered 4 cameras, one in the alleyway behind John's apartment, conveniently pointed at his rear door, one along the side of his house, and 2 in the front. Authorities immediately requested a search warrant to access this footage, but they would have to wait for it to be processed.
How you doing, Patter?
Man, we're gonna have a
Desert. I appreciate everybody still in here. Y'all been here for hours.
Situation. Hopefully, we're gonna need your help. We're gonna need you to stick around. Okay.
They asked Jennifer if she knew anybody who would want to harm John. She had no clue, but thanks to the passport that was found in John's bedroom, the detectives already had a lead: Brandon. After processing the crime scene, detectives located Brandon and brought him into the station for questioning.
You have a passport. Do you know what happened to your passport?
Brandon acknowledged losing his passport somewhere, but claimed he suffered from memory loss due to a traumatic injury from a motorcycle accident.
Literally, I broke every single bone in my body. All my ribs, both my legs, my pelvis shattered, both my arms, my neck. Okay. Brain injury. So I literally died on the scene 3 times.
Brandon also denied knowing John Hickey at all. Investigators couldn't help but wonder, was Brandon's memory loss genuine, or was he hiding something more sinister? Regardless, this interview wasn't getting them anywhere. Brandon was free to go, but the detectives kept him on their radar while they continued the investigation. Hoping to uncover more leads, they brought Jennifer McKay to the station for an interview.
I appreciate you coming down here and speaking with us. We're still early in the investigation. Just trying to figure out who would want to hurt John.
There's too much weird stuff going on, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know how it's connected.
Jennifer, still coming to terms with the shocking news, began by describing the nature of their short-lived relationship. According to Jennifer, she and John had met through an online dating app about 6 weeks prior and quickly hit it off.
I wanted to watch a hockey game.
And y'all hit it off after that?
I don't trust nobody who just met somebody and they did. I don't trust nobody who just met somebody and they did. I don't care what you say.
We've kind of seen each other almost every day since
Nobody.
Jennifer told detectives that their relationship was off to a great start. John had just been accepted into the Baltimore Fire Academy to begin training as a full-time firefighter. With this promotion, things were looking up for this new couple.
How you doing, Sarah?
They started planning their future together. Later in the interview, Jennifer revealed a series of events leading up to John's murder that may have been related. First, they began receiving a bombardment of calls and messages from an anonymous number.
We have been getting harassing phone calls.
And what do they say?
So the first round was to John about me.
So they was calling John?
They were calling and texting John first, saying, this girl's bad news, you need to look out for her, she'll ruin your life.
Okay.
I don't know who's doing it, the numbers are spoofed.
After a few weeks of this, there was an incident in which the brakes on John's vehicle had been tampered with.
Since John knows cars, he immediately when he started his car, put the foot on the brake and knew there was no pressure and knew there was a problem.
And finally, 1 week before his death, John returned home to find his dog, a border collie named Chance, dead. Chance had no medical issues leading up to this, so John suspected that Chance was somehow poisoned. The detectives wondered if Brandon was responsible for these incidents.
Do you know anyone named Brandon?
No. I mean, I know people named Brandon,
I'm
but
saying like associated with John. Right?
no. Not at all.
Although she didn't know Brandon, a new name was introduced while describing the events leading up to the 911 call. Right before calling 911, she had reached out to her friend Daniel Green for advice on how to handle the situation. Together, they decided that the best decision was to call the police.
Name?
Yes.
Daniel Green.
You talked to him today?
I did talk to him.
With her?
I've been talking to him since all this has been going on.
How long have you known Daniel?
My entire life. Literally since I was like 4 years old.
Okay.
He was friends with my brother in elementary school, and we grew up together.
34-year-old Daniel Green is from Pilesville, Maryland, about 50 miles north of Baltimore. Him and his wife, who is also named Jennifer, have been together since 2006 and have 2 children. Daniel also happened to be a firefighter for 15 years before a serious injury on the job in 2009. While fighting a fire, he inhaled hazardous gases, severely damaging his lungs. The long-lasting effects of this injury only got worse as time went on, so in 2013, Daniel medically retired. While Daniel now seemed like a simple family man, Jennifer McKay revealed that the two once had an affair.
How long were you guys together, you and Daniel?
Like,
So Jennifer just
officially,
getting passed around. Okay.
2
So any woman like Jennifer who just constantly getting passed around, you can't trust them either. Yup. Because from the hood, I'm gonna tell y'all from the hood POV, from what I know from growing up, because I grew up in the trenches. Any female who get passed around like Jennifer do is the ones who set up all the men. They like to set men up. Those are ones that you can't let them know your location because they mess with so many different men that once a man just see you and they feel like they can approach you and find out everything they know, you give them $200-$300, it's a wrap. You don't even need that much. All you need is a good conversation. Lay down with them.
years. There's about another 2 or 3 years where it was, I'll be honest, it was a straight affair.
She said that she started dating Daniel Green back in 2012, 4 years before meeting John. She claimed that at the beginning of their relationship, she was unaware that he was a married man with children.
I thought he was divorced.
Okay.
He was not divorced.
Okay.
I thought he then separated, so we were trying to work things out.
Apparently, Daniel had made her believe that he was separated from his wife, even going as far as providing fake divorce documents. His wife eventually found out about this affair and contacted Jennifer to inform her that Daniel was still married. Jennifer eventually broke up with him in August of 2017, 3 months before John's murder.
Did you actually talk to him about the relationship?
No female who, in her situation, is going to get rid of the man. That'd be the equivalent of me talking to Jennifer right now, and she'd be like, oh, you have a wife, you have this, you have a family, you have 10 girlfriends, and next week she gonna call me back, or she gonna answer my call. Don't listen to that.
With John?
Only that I was dating him and seeing him.
Any reason in particular why? Just
So hopefully he would have
You ain't got
closure
no drama in your
and
life.
accept that I'm moving on with my life. I made it clear because I wanted him to leave me alone, which he hasn't done.
So he has not left you alone?
No.
She stressed that although Daniel struggled to move on from their relationship, she didn't believe that he was capable of such a heinous crime.
I mean, I don't see him doing anything stupid in this sense. Because he has kids, a kid and a stepdaughter, I don't see him jeopardizing that relationship. I don't think he would go to that extreme.
At this time in the interview, the security camera footage monitoring John's apartment had been processed, so the detectives took a break to review it. In the footage from the alleyway behind John's apartment at 1:26 a.m., someone can be seen pacing back and forth, inspecting the area for nearly an hour. At 2:22 a.m., he opens John's bedroom window and climbs through. 17 minutes later, at 2:39 a.m., the intruder is seen slipping out the back with a gun in his hand. This footage provided a time range for John's time of death, between 2:22 a.m. and 2:39 a.m. on November 29, 2017. But investigators still needed to identify the person in the footage. Unfortunately, the alleyway was dark and the intruder was wearing a hat and an oversized winter jacket, making it difficult to determine their identity. However, the camera did manage to catch a few fleeting glimpses of their face. The detectives compared the intruder's face to the pictures of Daniel Green and were certain that he was the intruder. But this evidence would be even more valuable if those who were close to Daniel could confirm the resemblance. They went back to the interrogation room to show Jennifer McKay what they were dealing with.
I think you were aware that we were looking at the cameras from the house next door. So they look like anybody?
Looks like Dan.
Well, why does it look like that?
The beard.
Anything else?
The build.
Okay.
But, I mean, it's hard to tell face-wise if it's...
Hold on, Paul. You said you was with a woman 30 years ago, and she said she was single till her husband informed you differently. How many of y'all went through this? You said she's so shady, she probably provoked them to do it. She's probably like, yeah, of course she did. She knew he was
But
married.
it looks like his
of course.
stature. I can see it, yeah.
What time is that?
126.
It looks like that.
I mean, from these pictures, yes, I would say this looks like him.
Okay.
Yes.
Nobody's telling you to say one way or the other. Just we just need to know.
No, it looks like him.
With a credible source identifying Daniel Green as the intruder, authorities believed that they had gathered enough evidence to make an arrest. Daniel Green was swiftly located, arrested, and charged with home invasion, use of a handgun in a violent crime, and first-degree murder. They brought Daniel into the interrogation room for an interview. While he waited for the detectives, he paced around the room. His body movements bore a striking resemblance to the body movements of the man in the surveillance footage. When the detectives finally arrived, they asked Daniel about his relationship with Jennifer McKay.
Tell me about you and Jen's relationship.
It was very good and very passionate, and I couldn't move on and fully commit to her.
Daniel freely admitted to having an affair, but insisted that the relationship was over and he was now focused on his family.
Do you believe that if Jen came back, would you take her back?
Yes.
At this point in your marriage, in your life?
Probably not, no.
Probably.
Do you still love her?
That's things y'all gotta watch out for. Because probably, what you mean probably? Probably not. But ain't no way. You said bees are scandalous.
No, I really don't.
You can't just stop loving her. It's like saying, I stopped breathing over the weekend. That doesn't even make sense.
There are different types of love. This is not a white hot, I will drop my world and come running to you. But there will be feelings, and there is a feeling for her that will be there.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll always be there. Mm-hmm. But it's not that, what do you need? Whatever. You want me to ditch my life, ditch my family, and I'm gone? No, that's gone.
Dan stood firm that he had no lingering feelings for Jennifer McKay, and when he was asked about his whereabouts on the night of John's murder, he claimed to have been at home.
I think Tuesday and Wednesday I slept with my wife in bed. Okay. At any point did you leave the house? No, sir.
Surprised by Daniel's claim of being home with his family, the police presented him with the alleyway footage. Despite this, Daniel continued to maintain his innocence.
You thought nobody saw you.
It wasn't there, so they couldn't have seen me.
Okay. Alright. So you thought nobody saw you when in fact everybody saw you. In case you haven't figured out in 2017, guess what? Everybody has video.
Okay.
Everybody has video. And just so you know, you're on video.
Well, I think that I was at home with my wife, who will account that I was home with her.
Okay.
I think you don't have much to work with, and you're throwing things at the wall at this point.
I just want to understand why you killed John Hickey.
I didn't kill John Hickey, so it's a moot point. It sounds like you've made your mind up, but...
No, the facts have made their mind up, sir. The facts. It's called evidence.
Well, you have pieces of evidence. You don't have the full evidence, it appears.
The detectives then tried to get a reaction out of Daniel, suggesting he was jealous of a new man in Jennifer's life.
Someone else is making her smile. Someone else is making her day, and it's not you.
However, Daniel responded by saying that after realizing what he had put his wife through, he now cherished their relationship more than anything.
Watching my wife struggle through and never giving up, and it might not be perfect, but it's rare to find someone that is
Did
that
you like
devoted.
her? Y'all said y'all like her, the detective lady. She go hard, I ain't gonna lie. But like they said, they got him on camera. They got his likeness on camera of the way he walking. Like, people don't understand the way you walk will get you locked up too. They don't gotta have evidence. If they can see you on camera, they probably have no evidence that you ever left the house. But your gait and the way you walk is evidence.
And that is probably something I need to take into account a lot.
He said, looking at the camera,
Clearly,
saying,
interviewing Daniel wasn't progressing this investigation, so they wrapped up and decided to speak with his wife, Jennifer Green. They began her interview by asking about life with Daniel. She told the detectives about their love story, how they met, their marriage, their kids, and how everything was great until Daniel's work accident in 2009.
I appreciate you, Breezy, for the marshmallow high. Thank you for supporting the stream.
The resulting lack of work and financial strain began to cause tension on their marriage. 4 months after Daniel's retirement in 2013, Jennifer discovered through phone records that her husband was having an affair with a longtime friend, Jennifer McKay. Around that same time, Daniel secured a new job training military personnel on fire equipment, which required travel to various army bases across the country. His wife claimed that Daniel had been using these business trips as a cover-up to keep seeing Jennifer McKay behind her back. Considering Jennifer Green's bitter feelings about Daniel's actions, the detectives were hopeful that she would cooperate in bringing him to justice. So, they asked her about the night of John's murder.
If you could just start from the beginning and tell me what you remember about that night in particular.
I got home at 11 o'clock. I came in. Dan was downstairs on the couch watching TV. And I went upstairs, checked on the kids. Both kids were asleep. And got ready for bed. And maybe like midnight, Dan came upstairs, got in bed.
That night in particular, why is that so vivid to you that night? How do you remember that?
When your husband cheats on you, as long as mine did, you know when he comes to bed at night and when he doesn't.
Okay.
And I know he came upstairs and got in bed with me that night. And like those things might seem mundane to you guys, but those moments were mattering to me in a big way.
The detectives, who were already confident that Daniel was the intruder, confronted his wife about potentially covering for him. However, she remained adamant that her husband was innocent.
I mean, what do you want me to say? Nothing. Like,
absolutely not.
He got her wrapped around his finger. He got you wrapped around his finger, Miss Lady. There's no secret that my husband is a creep.
My husband is up when it comes to being a good husband. Like, that's, you're not really throwing anything at me that I don't already know. I think my husband screwed up, but I think my husband loves his wife and kids and didn't really know how to fix the mess he made.
The detectives decided to challenge this view of Daniel by showing her a close-up of the intruder on the surveillance footage.
If you just get a moment, just take a look.
After looking at the screenshots, Jennifer Green stared blankly at the detectives and ended the interview there.
Okay, thank you very much.
Unable to secure an identification from Jennifer Green, the detectives knew that they needed more evidence to solidify their case against Daniel. They continued their investigation and were able to find another security camera near the crime scene. On the night of the murder, a black pickup truck can be seen circling John's block before eventually parking. A man then gets out of the truck and returns to it about an hour later. This black pickup truck matched the one that Daniel was driving when he was arrested, and the timestamps on the video footage aligned perfectly with the security footage from the back of John's apartment. Upon reviewing Daniel's cell phone records, police discovered that the last place his cell phone pinged before the murder was nowhere near his house, but instead at a vacant property in Glen Burnie, just south of Baltimore. Authorities gained access to this property and found food in the fridge, clothes and firefighter uniforms in the closet, and mail directed to Daniel Green, including letters and pictures from Jennifer McKay. It appeared that Daniel had been squatting at this residence for several years. And remember how John's brakes were believed to have been tampered with? Daniel's cell phone records placed him in John's vicinity that same weekend. The case against Daniel was getting stronger with each new piece of evidence, but his trial was repeatedly delayed. Then, in September of 2021, 4 years after John Hickey was murdered, Daniel's wife, Jennifer Green, suddenly reached out to the investigators. She admitted that the man in the footage was in fact Daniel, and that Daniel's family had pressured her to say otherwise. She also claimed that after his affair ended, Daniel used her laptop to repeatedly search for information on John and Jennifer McKay. On her laptop, they also found a hidden file titled How to Make Untraceable Calls. This change of heart from Jennifer Green was a much-needed breakthrough in the case and provided an abundance of evidence against Daniel. In June of 2023, 5.5 years after John's murder, the long-awaited trial of Daniel Green finally commenced.
Daniel Green was arrested 5 days after the body of Hickey was found. He has been held without bail since then. It's been 5.5 years. He is charged in this case with 5 criminal counts, including first-degree murder and home invasion.
The prosecutors presented their case to the court, painting Daniel as a jealous man intent on murder.
Prosecutors say former Prince George's County firefighter Daniel Green murdered Hickey around 2 a.m. on November 29th, 2017, because he was jealous, because Green found out his longtime ex-mistress and Hickey were dating, and he couldn't take it. This is murder in the first degree, hands down. If ever there was premeditation, it's this case. The prosecutor put a surveillance still of the suspect up on the big screen and told jurors, that is Daniel Green. He crawled in that window and shot John Hickey in the head while he was asleep.
Daniel's defense argued that the investigation was botched, highlighting that there were thumbprints on the window that were never analyzed. They also said that authorities never thoroughly investigated Brandon, and that the owner of the black pickup truck that Daniel was driving when he was arrested claimed that there was no way Daniel had his truck on the night of the murder.
The defense, in its closing arguments, told the jury the state has it wrong. They're twisting the truth, and you deserve better. They don't have the evidence, not even a bullet, Attorney Warren Brown said. They want you to assume they're counting on that, and that's not right. Brown told the panel, they say he did it. I don't know. He certainly hasn't admitted to me that he did it. If he did, that's between him and God.
In the end, the jury deliberated for 3 hours, and Daniel Green was found guilty.
Just a short time ago, WJZ confirms that Daniel Green has been found guilty.
God, man, if this ain't the biggest piece of, you know what? I need to give me a beeper. I need to give me a beeper so I can cuss freely. Yeah, I need to give me a beeper so I can cuss freely without YouTube trying to instantly end all my videos. I don't trust nobody with no smile like his. And no, like, the glasses look too big on your head. Like they just perching up there. Yeah, I don't like he. Of course he did it. He was a firefighter. His life got changed, thrown upside down. Now he got nothing. Now, and you wonder why people come out to be weird. You went from being a firefighter every day to nothing. Imagine being an NBA player. Now you gotta get a normal job or be a normal person. Okay.
On all counts in the murder of local volunteer firefighter John Hickey. Prosecutors say Green killed Hickey back in November of 2017, jealous that Hickey was seeing his former lover.
In February of 2024, Daniel was sentenced to life in prison, plus 10 years for home invasion and an additional 10 years for the firearm charge. He is currently serving his sentence in the Western Correctional Institution in Cumberland, Maryland. With this case closed, the two Jennifers are rebuilding their lives. Jennifer McKay got married and now has 2 children. She has found happiness and stability in her new family. Meanwhile, Jennifer Green is focusing on her career and personal growth, determined to move forward from the past.
I don't trust nobody in this video. I don't trust not a soul in this video. Like, people just get to mess up people's lives. And, I don't know. You said the 2 Jennifers, exactly. Oh, yeah, Jennifer. I think the name Jennifer is just... I don't know, Jennifer's. Even if you in the chat right now, Jennifer, I don't know. I'm scary about those names. She's gonna marry another cheater. She's gonna marry the exact same person. You're attracted to what you're attracted to. You can't sit right here and be like, oh, I'm a dog. I'm gonna be attracted to crocodiles. It don't work like that. You're attracted to what you're attracted to. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's like once people get their preference down and it's stuck in their mind, they don't care about nothing. I don't know why people do dumb shit when they got young kids. At least wait till the kids grown and ruin childhood. Don't tell people that you speaking too much common sense. People don't like common sense. Why would you? Yeah, that's common sense, Blaine. That is common sense. Everybody don't have it. Look, y'all remember somebody said, look, common sense is just like a developed brain. Everybody don't got it. Y'all don't know that? I know some pretty cool Jennifers. Some pretty cool Jennifers. I'm finna say, I'm like, I know some cool Jennifers, but they love getting drunk. Hey, let's see. All the Jennifers I know love getting drunk. And you wanna know how I know? Cause they always get their name yelled. Jennifer, stop! Jennifer. If the name Jennifer is just an automatic one. Just an automatic one. Shout out from PR. Hey, give me a second, y'all. If they do it with you, they'll do it to you. Yeah, that's a good fact. That is a good fact. So look, y'all, in this video, two brothers kill an innocent man, then they turn on each other.
But you know that I did not touch him. I still don't want to catch a charge for it.
In this video, we will be examining the case of the Lance brothers, a story of two siblings involved in a robbery gone gruesome. The outcome of their interrogations could mean life or death.
If you want to help yourself to avoid the death penalty, so be it. Death penalty. You charged with murder, son.
But before we can dive into these interrogations, we must first set the scene. On November 13th, 2015, at exactly 2:50 a.m., a man named Brooks Cantley dialed 911.
Anderson County 911.
I appreciate you, Ray.
Emergency. Yes, come to McAllister Drive. My dad has been killed and his car has been stolen. Okay, are you in the house with him? Yes, I'm in the house with him. Please. Okay, listen, can you tell me, is he still breathing? He's not breathing. He's not breathing. Oh my God.
It just goes to show that you can't even trust your own brother. Your own brother like a snitch on you. So these two brothers killed somebody and they snitched on each other.
I know, I understand. Listen, I've got
Said lie one to lie
to
two.
you, okay?
His body is really, really hard.
Hey, listen, you hilarious. I hope you know
He's
that.
on fire?
Yes, he's on fire.
The caller was able to extinguish the flames, and deputies from the Anderson County Sheriff's Office were dispatched to 314 McAllister Drive, a farmhouse located a few miles east of Pendleton. They arrived at the scene and entered the residence. A thick smoke surrounded them, hindering their vision and ability to breathe as they made their way through the house. The place had been ransacked, with cabinets and drawers left open and items scattered everywhere. The deputies eventually found the source of the smoke that they were breathing in. In one of the rooms, the victim's body was still smoldering. The victim was 53-year-old Todd Cantley. It was determined that the cause of death was a skull fracture caused by blunt force trauma to the head, but the investigators could not locate the weapon used. However, there were multiple stab wounds to Todd's neck as well, and directly beside him was the knife that was likely used. As for the fire, it seemed that the killer had potentially used that same knife to puncture this can of lighter fluid. They then doused Todd in the lighter fluid, the flames resulting in second and third degree burns all over his body. Several items were missing from the Cantley residence, including an Xbox gaming console, multiple guitars, Todd's black BMW, and a .22 caliber rifle. A be on the lookout notice was put out for Todd's BMW, and the police began their search for suspects.
hell? Yeah, this was a robbery that went completely wrong.
However, they wouldn't need to search long. At 3:55 a.m., another 911 call rang in from a woman named Melanie Locklear.
Yeah, number services that may help you.
Yeah, 1,000 years apiece.
She's 16 and she came and let me upset because she said her boyfriend and his brother had killed somebody. Her boyfriend's name is Jacob Lance and his brother is Ernie Lance, and she said that her boyfriend had hit him with a bat.
Did she just say this girl was 16 years old? Did she just say her daughter was 16 years old? How old is these? If she's 16, I would assume that they're about 18, 17, 18, right?
His brother is Ernie Lance, and she said that her boyfriend had hit him with a baseball bat, and his brother had cut the guy's throat. She's coming here crying because her and Jake have a baby together, and she didn't want me to tell anybody. Okay, ma'am, I do appreciate you calling, and I'll get this to the right people.
A surveillance team was immediately assigned to keep an eye on Ernie and Jacob Lance. That same morning, Todd's BMW was found in the town of Iva, about 30 miles south of the crime scene. Whoever ditched the car here had also tried to burn it by stuffing a rag in the fuel filler and lighting it on fire. However, the rag was the only thing that burned. Following this discovery, SWAT teams were directed to move in on the Lance brothers. Just 10 hours after Todd Cantley was found murdered, Jacob and Ernie were apprehended at their homes and transported to a holding cell at the sheriff's office.
We have new information tonight about the murder of an Anderson County father found dead early this morning by his teenage son. 2 people have now been arrested. 11 hours after their investigation began, Anderson County deputies walked Oscar Ernest Lance and his brother Jacob into the sheriff's office for questioning in the murder of this 53-year-old father.
While executing a search warrant for Ernie's property, Todd's stolen items were found, including 5 guitars, an Xbox hidden inside a couch, and a .22 caliber rifle, which was wrapped in a sheet and hidden in the woods behind Ernie's home. This may have been enough to charge the Lance brothers with burglary, but there was still no sign of the murder weapon, and therefore nothing linking them directly to the murder. If authorities wanted to keep the Lance brothers behind bars, they would have to elicit a confession. It was up to lead detective Nathan Mitchell and Staff Sergeant Tracy Call to make this happen. With Jacob only being 19 years old, 14 years younger than Ernie, they bet that he was more likely to break under the pressure, so they started with him.
Investigator Mitchell will be in here in just a second, okay? My name is Tracy Call, one of the investigators from the sheriff's office.
Oh, his name is Durbert.
Right,
yeah, I named him Durbert.
Well, you know what?
I don't know
we
why.
Freeze in the
He
winter
just
time,
looked like that
and
when
we
he was
sweat in the
born.
summertime. I don't understand the heating system of this building.
Sergeant Call's statement may be true, but keeping the interrogation room cold is a common tactic used to make the suspect physically uncomfortable. This discomfort typically pressures the suspect to become more cooperative. However, Jacob has a simple solution of his own.
Glad you ain't got me cuffed and got put on. Yeah, this is Nathan Mitchell, lead investigator. What am I here for? So right now I got you charged with murder and burglary. Yeah. Well, that's what we're talking about. If you don't have real evidence, then I shouldn't be locked up. If I don't have real evidence, you wouldn't be sitting right here. Well, I ain't done nothing. I wouldn't have stolen guitars at your house. I got them from somebody. Who'd you get them from? I said my names. I guess it's on you then, isn't it? How? You got it. It don't mean I killed somebody. It don't mean I ran up in somebody's house. Where were you last night? My girlfriend. All night. Huh?
I appreciate it, Crystal.
Not really, no.
Crystal Dawn.
Hello.
Jacob doesn't realize that the detectives have already spoken with his girlfriend, which is why he was arrested in the first place.
You left your girlfriend's house late last night.
9 kitties is crazy.
Before midnight.
I just
Before midnight. You can't ask my girlfriend that. I have. Do you realize we've talked to a lot of people, right? What they've told us has been fruitful.
The detectives are dismantling Jacob's defenses one by one. They apply even more pressure.
Hey, DB Histon, or DB Stun, that's what I'm calling you, DB 2767. So look here, he is about 16, 17. It ain't a grown man. He's not that old.
Pressure by calling Jacob out on his lies.
So why don't you just quit telling the damn lies and let's talk about what really happened? Where'd you go last night when you left girlfriend's house?
I went to my brother's. We drank some beer.
And then what?
Chill.
And?
Drank more.
Well, let's talk about the trip to Ida then. Well, what time there did you get the BMW?
The BMW.
That didn't burn.
What BMW?
Jacob is just now realizing that any evidence left in Todd's BMW was not successfully burned. If Jacob still isn't concerned, what the detectives say next will undoubtedly change that.
You know, I don't care if you tell us what happened or not. I can prove what all
Young
happened.
people do not know how to burn stuff. I ain't gonna lie to
Okay?
y'all.
I ain't got time sitting here listening to a whole bunch of bullshit and lies.
This is a courtesy to you.
Now, if you want to help yourself to avoid the death penalty, so be it.
A death penalty.
Death penalty. You charged with murder, son.
It have nothing to do with the shit.
Who?
Me.
Okay, well help me prove that. The problem is, you ain't got nothing.
I was a driver. I wasn't an accessory to anything.
You was a driver. The driver from what?
Did you get my brother Ernie's statement? Add it up.
I'm here talking about you. If you can't be man enough to say what you did or didn't do, we ain't talking about anybody else.
This response from Detective Mitchell is intentionally ambiguous as he is trying to make Jacob worry about whether or not they have talked to Ernie yet. Cracks in Jacob's mental fortitude begin to show as the detectives keep chipping away.
You can take the coward out right all you want to, but
I'm trying to see my little girl. I don't want to be in.
not sitting in here, you ain't.
How the hell do I get out of here?
Tell the truth. Tell what happened. You know you won't tell us.
At this point, you need to think about you and that child.
Jacob tries to negotiate a deal for any information he will provide, but the detectives can't promise anything. They tell him that they believe it is in his best interest to tell the truth if he wants the prosecution to go easy on him.
Alright. So yeah, I sell weed. Brooks, he said that I ripped him off, and his dad is damn drunk, and he's threatening to shoot up my mom's house once. I felt like my mom's life was in
do
there.
that every single time. I always mute myself. Look, shout out to 49 and Shark. I'm gonna mute myself one time every stream. I'm 5-10 times every stream. Okay. So look, 49 and Shark said if they read the Bible, they had no problems. I agree. But they too young to read the Bible. Everybody didn't get baptized like we did when we was young. Yeah, everybody had to sit and make sure their shirt was ironed before church. Everybody ain't had to be no usher. Everybody ain't listen to the preacher and not and when I say listen to the preacher, it ain't about just what he say. It's about like thinking of your own situations and actually applying it.
I was hanging out with Ernie. We drank a couple beers. He was like, man, I need some money.
Y'all know I do this every stream. I appreciate you, 49ers. I shout out 49ers 10 times.
Ernie's like, oh man, I want this TV.
Thank you, Brooklyn. How you doing, Brooklyn?
He wanted to take care of Brooks' dad because he's been threatening our mom. We walked over and opened the door. And Brooks' dad looks at me, grabbed his pistol, and my brother said, what the fuck are you gonna do to my mom? Just started beating the shit out of him in the back.
Where'd the bat come from?
It was my papa's back.
So you just started beating him with the bat?
Yeah. And then Brooks' dad's just like laying on the table like this.
Yeah.
And then like he's just like choking on his own blood. And he says, get out. And I said, okay. And I already took his knife. Stabbed him one time right here, one time right here.
So
Jacob just said he was in the car while Ernie stabbed Todd in the throat. Yet, he knew the exact location of the wounds and even reenacted the movements. How could Jacob not only describe, but also reenact something he didn't see in the first place?
'Cause he did it.
Were these really his brother's actions? Not only that, but the way Jacob described this sequence of events offloads all responsibility onto Ernie.
He looked like Kevin Windlecrumb. If y'all ain't seen the movie Glass or the movie Split, I really recommend that. Like, if y'all haven't seen the movie Glass or the movie Split, I give you permission to leave this stream and go find it right now. Yeah, y'all need to watch those movies. He remind me of Kevin Windlecrumb. Both of them did it. I feel like they both did it.
He even says that Ernie was the one who beat Todd with a bat and stabbed him in the neck. But this directly contradicts what his girlfriend Alyssa told her mom.
So she said that her boyfriend had hit him with a baseball bat and his brother had cut the guy's throat.
The detectives picked up on these red flags and took everything Jacob said with a grain of salt as they continued their questioning.
And he also told me he'd set him on fire.
Where were you at when he did that?
In the car. Because he told me he didn't get it out.
Did you see the fire?
Was he really set him on fire? How bad? What did he look like? Show me a picture.
I didn't take no pictures.
Man, what in the Michael Myers you got going on? Did he say show me I thought he said show me a picture. I thought he told the detective to show me a picture. I thought he said was he really set on fire, what he looked like, and then show me a picture. But my mind be not working, y'all, because only a serial killer asks something like that in that order.
Was he really set on fire? How bad? What did he look like? Show me a picture.
Oh, okay, that's what I
didn't take no pictures. Why would you want to see a picture of that?
I was just kidding. That was a joke. But anyway.
A joke?
Shit.
Yeah. Give him 1,000 years.
I just said, I got the keys to this motherfucker's car.
Yeah, Rock, for a fact, Rock.
He made the cops think it was a robbery and lead him off.
Where's the bat?
He chomped at something earlier when we dumped the car.
Where you dumped the car?
Back in the ponds.
In the pond?
Ponds.
How far down in the pond trees you got back?
He was in both movies.
And the other bell were down the car.
I'm going to watch him again. Now I got to watch him again.
The trees.
Kevin Windlecrumb.
You didn't have when you got back in the car?
How you Miss
Notice
Torres,
how
how
Jacob
you
is
doing?
engaged in the dialogue and making direct eye contact with the detectives while giving details about the whereabouts of the bat. Then, the next moment, Jacob realizes he is volunteering too much information. Suddenly, his demeanor changes and he begins to backtrack. His body language now shows clear signs of nervousness. His legs are shaking as he picks at his face and avoids eye contact. He then quickly changes the topic with a question.
So I'm still facing life?
You're charged with murder and burglary first right now.
All I did was drive. I shouldn't be charged with murder.
But you was there. You could have stopped it.
Oh, gosh.
Let me ask a question. Any times you call 911?
Why would I have this on my brother? Would you call 911 on your brother?
If he killed somebody? Avoid a murder charge? Probably. Yes. You can't tell me you didn't have any interest in it. You wanted to see him get hit for what he's been saying about your mom and the family. Just like you asking about a picture of him being burned. That interests you. Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, say I'm wrong.
I don't know. Everything I just told you is all bullshit.
Huh?
Everything, that's all lies.
What you just said about him hitting him and all?
No, I just made a bunch of bullshit to throw you off.
So what's the truth? What's the truth then?
I'm done answering questions. Take me back downstairs.
Okay. That's where you want to do it.
Jacob left the interrogation feeling ripped off, while the detectives left with the jackpot. However, they weren't celebrating just yet. There was still one more suspect to speak with. 9 minutes after wrapping things up with Jacob, Ernie is now in the hot seat. He is much older than Jacob, and the detectives expect this to reflect in how he behaves under pressure. Clearly, the two respond to the cold the same way, but they respond to the detectives completely differently.
Look, I'm going to cooperate with you because y'all come through my door and there's like 15 of y'all bad boys there. Mm-hmm. And who's going to be dumb enough to run? I'm like, I just want a cup of coffee. But anyways, you said it was about burglary.
Yeah, burglary's part of it. Let's start with where you was at last night.
Jake taught me to go and get some beer. I ain't going to lie, I bought him a beer. He's underage.
Right.
7-Eleven.
Let me answer this real quick and I'll be right back. I'm gonna check on that Constantine. Okay? Be right back.
I'm not gonna run. You don't have to lock the door, bud.
Ernie is left alone for a few minutes. During this, he vocalizes a few of his thoughts.
Y'all ain't gotta keep it so damn cold. You know where I was at, Lord. You know where I was at. Why do you keep walking off? Y'all sit here and tell me something.
Eventually, the detectives re-enter the room and pick up right where they left off.
And you went to the 7-Eleven by your house?
Yeah, by my house.
Well, the good thing is these stores nowadays all have videos.
Cool. That's why I'm telling y'all this. That's why I'm giving y'all numbers. I told you from the minute y'all locked me up, I will cooperate. I mean, just keep asking, I'll answer. I'm here to cooperate.
Tell me about the BMW last night. Let's see where you go with that. The BMW from Todd's house, where did it go?
Who's Todd, first off? No bullshit. Who's Todd?
The guy that's been threatening to shoot up Jay.
Wait. I'm not muted. Hold on. Don't tell me I'm muted because I'm not muted. The age difference is crazy, ain't it? The age difference goes wild. He said, okay, I bought him an underage. He was beer. I bought him underage. So you gave a minor without a developed brain some liquor. And then you crazy yourself because you sitting in the interrogation room just yelling. Like just speaking aloud to no one's just there. Like, okay. Don't worry about it.
Your mama,
you can sing out loud, but once you get to having conversations.
I know what you're talking about now. He texted Jacob the other day, talking about Jacob ripped him off on like $1.5 aloud. I wouldn't have jumped in that bullshit. But I don't know Jake to do nothing like that.
To rip him off or?
To do shit, bro. My brother's a pussy. Jake is not the type to go busty and gung-ho. He's not made that way.
BMW.
Ernie seems to think that he knows what kind of person his brother is. Detective Mitchell takes this opportunity to plant the seed that perhaps Jacob is more devious than Ernie thinks.
Did Jake throw you under the bus?
Hey, Miss Torres, we ain't gonna talk about it.
To help himself?
Hell, I don't know. I didn't do nothing. He can throw me all up under anything he wants to.
But he wouldn't throw you under the bus. He wouldn't sit right there in that seat and say, wasn't me, it was Ernie. Why would he throw you under the bus?
I don't think he threw me under the bus. How did Jake and Ernie get brought into it? It's my whole thing.
Well, Todd's house got robbed. Robbed him of a bunch of guitars, a TV, Xbox, stuff like that.
Good today, Campbell.
And while there, decided to beat his head in with a baseball bat.
What?
And as if that wasn't good enough.
You accusing me of this?
I'm not accusing you. Jake's sitting right there saying, I didn't do it. Ernie did. You willing to take a lie detector?
A lie detector. I trust you. Look, I trust that lie detector like I trust you, boss.
This lack of trust would explain why Ernie repeatedly ignores the detectives when they say that Jacob ratted him out.
If y'all got the Ernie and Jake show going on, y'all do y'all thing, man. And I ain't trying to be a smart ass, but I'll answer everything you want. But when you brought that hurting a man,
like just hurting, killing him. He's dead.
I wouldn't do that. That's one sin you cannot pass. And that is something serious to me. I don't know what you want me to say, because I'm not going to admit nothing I didn't do.
Ernie clearly trusts Jacob more than the detectives, but they have an ace up their sleeve that might just turn the tables. They exit the room to get what they need, leaving Ernie alone yet again.
I'll check on something right quick.
Okay.
Be right back.
Yes, sir. I'm not going far.
Not going far. You ain't going nowhere. But jail, prison.
Yeah.
And I know he must.
Lord, you know where I was.
See, once they get to talking out loud, trying to be all fake innocent, that makes me mad. Man, you know you guilty. Yeah, you know you, because I've been like, man, if you don't give me no lawyer, get me out this room. I'm finna scream at you, yeah. We finna box, do something, because you ain't finna keep me in this room.
I didn't know where I was. I've got way too much to lose for little shit like this. You know that, Kirky. That's all that matters to me, Lord. Lord, just take me back. Let me give me some lunch. Put me in change or something. Did not kill nobody. Why am I gonna do that? Well, reason I got to burglarize when I'm sitting here making barely just enough money to survive. Tell me why. Yeah, you got me and motherfuckers saying the same thing. But I'm not them. I'm me.
How you doing, lady?
And I'm sitting here, and you're behind the glass. I've got one jump in the show, because I told you mine. I want somebody to come here so I can talk to them. So what you wanted me to do, finish to go copy out. So I had to piss.
That's a killer. That is a killer.
You never come back in here now?
This question is answered when the detectives re-enter the room, this time with the last thing Ernie expected.
You still don't think he sold you out?
Went to Brooks' house. We go in. Ernie's like, oh man, I want this TV, I want this gun, I want all this shit.
This is part of the damn interview where he goes,
Let me hear it. He wanted to take care of Brooks' dad because he's been threatening him. He said, I said that? So he's saying, I want to take care of him? Ernie says, get up. And I said, okay.
Favorite.
And Ernie took his knife. Stabbed him one time right here, one time right here. Just there.
Think I'm making shit up?
I had a feeling you wasn't. You ready for my statement?
Finally accepting that he was betrayed by his brother, Ernie seems to have a newfound urge to tell his side of the story.
I'll tell you something. He brought that shit up about I hit that man. No, this is the God honest truth I'm telling you now. I helped pack that stuff up for him about that fucking time. He's like, let's go do this. He had my papa's Louisville slugger. He gets the fucking bat, goes up in the fucking, goes to busting door. I said, no, Jake, we're done. We're done. I swear.
I doubt he said any of that. He doesn't even look like the type of person who not be associated with violence. He remind me of Merle off The Walking Dead. He remind me of literally the person who would be in a violent situation and try to escalate it. He looked like a violent escalator. You can't sit right here and play with me. Yeah, that's a lie. No. I appreciate y'all in the chat. I appreciate everybody. Yeah. A lot. Yeah, I seen like 2 cats that look just like her recently. But the only difference is she got like a little crazy little orange patch that people never notice until I pointed out.
I sat there and I looked at him. I said, Jake, we got the stuff. Jake pops the door up and that dude said, you need to get the fuck out of my house. And Jacob starts wailing. All I could do was pull on him, man. I don't know if he still got a mark on his neck or not, but I was trying to pull him. Stop. Stop. I don't want to rat my little brother out.
He threw you under the bus.
That's why I played hard, because that's what you're supposed to do, right?
Fuck it. I don't know. I wouldn't go down for my brother.
I'm not after seeing that bullshit.
Where's the bat?
Huh?
The bat.
I don't know where the bat is.
Well, he said you threw the bat where the car got burned.
Apparently, I done everything.
You set the man on fire.
I didn't set no man on fire. Are you for real?
Yes.
It gets worse?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I didn't set him on fire.
That's why he had 2.
Jake was in there for a couple more minutes. But when we was pulling out driveway, I didn't see no fire or nothing.
Yeah, he set him on fire. He said you did.
Well, it sounds like to me he wasn't up but a fucking getaway driver out that video. You know what I mean?
That's what he
blaming the brother.
That's what he does. I want to ask him, out of all the times I had your back, out of all the times you needed me, where you at now? If that little...
You know what I think it is now?
Ass muncher gets all this bullshit after all this mastermind.
He ain't got no for it.
Look, like, as I put this video on my speaker, right, and I stood up and I started to like move close, like, cause it's just loud. This speaker is astronomically loud, so I can hear everything, even from 3 rooms away. You can hear everything. But him and his brother might have been on some drugs. Look, people, I think it always come down to drugs. I think y'all was on some drugs and y'all tripped out. Both of y'all tripped out. That's why y'all blaming each other, because y'all both going through withdrawals right now, but y'all trying to get the other one out so you can just go ahead, get out of jail and keep doing what you do. Oh my Lord. They both did it, but they trying to blame each other.
Handle one, handle the ball.
You said like
Just like if me and him go to rob a liquor store.
Yeah.
I'm driving, he robbing, yeah. I get charged. Handle one, handle the ball.
The interview wraps up and Ernie breaks down as the detectives leave the room. After regaining his composure, he has one more thing to say before the detectives take him away.
I'm sorry, Lord, that happened. But you know that I did not touch him. And I'm still going to catch a charge for him.
Following their interrogations, both Jacob and Ernie were charged with burglary, arson, and murder. But investigators still didn't have the murder weapon, so they monitored the brothers' jailhouse phone calls, hoping for more clues. Just one day later, Jacob made this call to his girlfriend, Alyssa.
There's a collect call from
Jacob Ware.
an inmate at Anderson County Jail.
They're trying to charge me for murder. I didn't murder his day. I didn't touch him.
Who did, Jacob?
Ernie didn't. He kept hitting him, and then he stabbed him in the throat. And then...
Ernie hit him with a baseball bat?
Yeah, and then he set him on fire.
Jacob, where's the baseball bat at?
In the woods behind Ernie's.
With this bombshell information, a team of investigators thoroughly searched the woods behind Ernie's property. Lo and behold, the murder weapon was finally found. During the legal proceedings, Ernie refused to look at his brother. Both of them were denied bond. After several months behind bars, neither of them would take responsibility for killing Todd. They both ended up taking a plea deal, reducing their murder charges to manslaughter. They each received a sentence of 30 years in prison for manslaughter and burglary, with an additional 15 years for arson. As of January 2025, Ernie resides in the Turbeville Correctional Institute. He has 0 bad behavior write-ups on his record and is currently earning work credits as a horticulturist. As for Jacob, he resides in the Kershaw Correctional Institution. On top of being terminated from several jobs over the years, he has also had several disciplinary sanctions for possessing contraband cell phones, which he used to receive inappropriate illegal videos and photos.
So we can just tell the one who had all the... He was the one who planned everything. You want to know why? He went to jail. He was able to prosper. He was already a criminal. The other one went to work. The other one went to work. The other one was a worker. Yeah. The other one was a worker. The worker just followed orders. That's it. He good at working. That's it. That's all. Always pay attention to the person who do the most, especially when they go to jail. So, you want to know something? I agree. He did it now. He did it. They were some fiends. They were some fiends that was weird. He was the mastermind. Right here. He was the mastermind. Once you finally solve the case, it ain't finna be no who do you think it was with me. I'm going to solve the case for y'all. It was him. He was the mastermind. I feel like they both attacked him, but when it came to the fatal blows and the going over the edge, it was him. It was him. And they both need 1,000 years. I ain't gonna lie to you. Do y'all know how many people gonna get out of jail within the next 15 and 20 years? Cause that's all these videos be. Some of these videos be old, like very old. Some of these people has got out of jail. Like some of these crimes, like we watched a crime from the other day and people was out of jail already for some heinous stuff. That was in jail for some heinous stuff, guys. Not gonna lie to you. So now that we know that it was him, that's cool. So this officer was never the same. Don't play crazy. We watching Midwest Safety. You already know, man. Shout out to RetroTheCeo. Hit that like and subscribe button, y'all.
275 northbound in the southbound lanes.
Are they pursuing it or?
81 is advising negative. They're not pursuing. They're attempting to locate.
81, it's passing me right now.
Confirmed 100. He's driving in the right shoulder now. 513, authorized intentional contact.
It's a red Ford Escape.
I'm going to be coming up to the 62. I'm in the right shoulder. Get comm center to stop traffic headed southbound. I'm going physical contact now.
Pull over! Pull over! Oh.
Vehicle stop, she's got a gun! Show me your hands!
The suspect initially appears unarmed, but a review of the footage briefly shows her holding a pistol before she appears to drop it out of sight. This trooper also provided another detail in a post-incident interview.
Anything distinctive about her?
On my life, on my soul, that man would have unloaded onto me if I pointed a pistol or even had a pistol in my hand in his direction.
And she was wearing some kind of helmet.
Vehicle stop, she's got a gun! Show me your hands!
I'm like, even if I threw it down,
Trooper out, physical contact, still trying to gather further.
he would have ducked this on fire.
Show me your hands now! Don't reach for nothing!
Listen, where you at?
Stationary, 63 over 4, she's got... Show me your hands! Do not move! Don't move!
63 over 4 is the subject with a gun.
Do not move! You reach for anything, I'm gonna kill you! Do you understand? I will kill you!
84, if we can get a couple units.
Don't you reach for anything! Six is compliant. Raise your hands now! You drop your hands again, you're gonna get killed! 6 is compliant. She's dropped to 61.
I was out of town.
Do not move! Don't move! I don't want you to move. You understand me?
Sorry, I'm not going to.
Gun has been dropped. Suspect being compliant.
You're gonna stay there. Six is compliant. 61's on the floorboard. Show me your hands! If you move your hands again, you're gonna die! Take gun! She's dropped it! Come up here! I need you guys up here now!
Alright, dude, we're coming, bro. Keep your hands up!
We're coming, bro.
Okay. 63 over 4. We're in the southbound lane. 61. Looks like a handgun. Shots fired!
Shots fired. Both medics.
She again lowered her hands, and when she raised them, the handgun was observed. In fear of my own life, responded using deadly force.
Do you recall if she was able to point the firearm directly at you?
She would have been able to, yes, on a moment's notice.
Do you recall if the subject was able to fire any rounds at you?
My recollection, she did not.
Clear, shots fired, start medic.
You got clear? You clear? Yeah, I'm clear! Show me your hands now! She had a gun in her hand! Moving! Stop moving!
Sarge,
stop moving! Show me your hands!
Pucky, get back!
Show me your hands now!
After I was engaging the target, or the suspect, I observed her to be wearing what appeared to be a ballistic vest. She continued to reach into her rear passenger seats while I was still engaging her.
I'm on your... Show me! She's got a gun on her! Shots fired! Suspect non-responsive!
Watch your crossfire. Yep.
Who am I?
There's a dog.
He too hype. You too hype, y'all. I'm just giving everybody time to just think. I ain't gonna lie to you. 13 bullets. I'm sorry. He has shot 13 bullets and he is way too hyped to the point where the other police are scared. He gotta go. Absolutely spinning out. Adrenaline is one hell of a drug. Rookie. Yes.
There's a dog in there too. I got medics on the way.
While multiple officers surround the vehicle, an officer one exit down parks his cruiser in the fast lane and begins diverting traffic with a flashlight.
Where's she at? Where's she at? Suspect unresponsive. I got shots fired. Several shots in the suspect. I can't.
Watch cross. Watch cross. Watch cross.
Show us your hands. Show me your hands now. Show us your hands. Don't fucking move. Show us your hands.
He said she had a vest on.
Put your hands up. The 63/4. Suspect's moving around. Several shots fired in the suspect. Show us your hands. I need someone to cover me. I'm going to move the car. We need to get that gun. All right, cover me now. Show us your hands.
Hold it and drive.
Hold it.
Hold it and drive.
Hold it. Hold in park. Let's get that firearm and get her out and get her in custody. Did you guys see the gun again?
Bro, what kind of unhinged? What is y'all on? Like, what in the GTA is going on in this video? No, he got to get kicked off the force. A lot of people need to be kicked off the force, yeah.
Hold it and drive.
Hold it.
Hold it and drive.
Hold it. Hold in park. Let's get that firearm and get her out and get her in custody. Did you guys see the gun again? Let it crash. Let it crash.
I'm going to. I'm just trying to slow it down.
Hey, let it crash. Just get off. Get off.
81 275 southbound shut down now.
Hell. Oh my man, damn.
I got you covered.
Where's the gun?
I have no idea.
I got you covered. Stop moving.
Show us your hands. Watch that dog. Watch that dog. Dog's been hit, it looks like.
You're good. All right. Damn it, man.
Hey.
He done hit the dog. He over here just shooting around. Like, what is wrong with this man? What is wrong with this man? Put your hands up. You got 9 holes in your body and they tell you put your hands up. I'll tell y'all about them.
I got you covered. Where's the gun?
I have no idea.
I got you covered. Stop moving.
Show us your hands. Watch that dog. Watch that dog. Dog's been hit, it looks like.
You're good. All right. Damn it, man.
Hey.
I know, I'm cool.
Hey, do you see that gun anywhere? I can't see it, Sarge. Back up, puppy.
Sarge, I have you covered, but we're crossfired.
You're good. Just hold right here. Oh, puppy. Sit. I can't see her hand. I can't see her. Watch out.
Hey, I'm getting shatter balls and breaking these windows out.
I got one hand here, no gun. Somebody bust this window out for me.
Move. I'll breach.
Hey, kiss that other hand. Watch that hand. All right.
Show me your hand.
One hand's over here is good, and one hand's over here is good.
All right, unlock that. Hey, unlock the door and I'm going to breach. Oh, I need you to get that door open. I can't see.
81, you got medics covered?
Yes, medics on route.
Show me your hands, Papa. Nowhere near responsive.
It's so tough. Go to the ground, son. Gun! Oh, I got the gun! All right. Oh, fucking hell.
Leave the gun there.
He is a rookie. He is such a rookie. A gun! Oh my God, a gun! A gun! It's a gun! Oh, a gun! Like, I can just tell where you at. You haven't been through anything as a person or officer. A gun! Like, how scared they are of the gun, like, you would think it's radioactive.
Oh, f***ing hell.
Leave the gun there. Leave the gun there. They're just rolling out. I can see them.
Get a first aid kit out of the back.
Where's it at?
It's in the back. Just open the hatch on the bottom.
Okay. I got the firearm on his hood. She picked it right up, man. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. What's going on?
I need a break. I just need to calm down for a minute. Come on, puppy. Come on.
Shut that. Get in there.
Hey, shut that door.
Shut that door. The 2 dogs.
Are my lights not bright enough?
Get the first aid kit in the back, all right?
Roll over.
Come on. Where's the shot at? Where's the shot at?
Start CPR.
We're done. CPR in progress.
Hey! Get off the road! That way! Go!
Take the exit ramp.
Get off the highway!
Get off this highway now. Had it right in her hand.
Put some gloves on.
The amount of people with license straight scare me. Like, the incompetence is absurd. Like, do you not see, like, when you're driving on the highway, if I see someone standing in the road with a flash, and I'm like, hold up, that might be a police officer or someone telling me it's danger ahead. Let me pay attention. I'm not going to drive straight to you, stop, and then be like, oh, okay, what were you saying?
All right.
Zero
Hey,
sign of brain.
When you dropped the bag, do you recall where you put it?
My back left pocket.
Come here, puppy. Come here. Hey, come on. Come here. No, it's okay. Come on. Come with me. Come with me. Come on. Hey, come here, puppy. Come here. Come on. Hey, puppy. Puppy. Come with me. Come with me. Hey, puppy. In. Get in. Get in. You stay in there.
We need
Those
chest
dogs
kit.
smart as hell.
Huh?
Yeah, those dogs.
Sucking chest wound. Go ahead and shit up. That's on. Come on. You ready to switch? You want hyphen? I'm good. It should be here. Keep doing chest compressions.
Oh, man, it didn't even have a magnet. Why'd she do that? Oh, man. Oh, man.
He's so hyped up that he didn't forget that he just put the mag from the gun in his pocket.
And have you had a chance to review your body camera?
I have.
In that body camera video, you make a statement about how it didn't even have a mag in it.
I don't know why. I did not remember clearing the firearm. I didn't remember putting it in my pocket.
Jesus Christ! How hard is it? Can you see these? Yeah. Close my door before somebody blows past us and takes it off.
Can someone get this? What do you need? Yep. Compression. Get that opened up and we got to put this on there. Discharged multiple times.
That was just to shoot the tire?
Yeah.
Nobody shot besides her.
Did she shoot a straw?
Yeah, she was shooting that one.
Okay. I just killed somebody. Oh, f***. The gun was empty. They didn't have a freaking magazine. I shot. Damn it.
How you can do it?
I told her several times to just drop the gun. It wasn't even loaded.
This is a sign of how being in a high stress situation just messes with your mind. So for everybody who hasn't paid attention and you didn't hear me last time, he just put the magazine from her gun in his left back pocket and looked down and forgot.
Ready?
Yep.
I don't. 3. Yep. Seal it. Seal it. Seal it. 49. What's the ETA max?
They're pulled up.
Tell them to step it up.
They're pulling onto the scene now. They're pulled up now.
She wouldn't drop it. Is she dead? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to overreact. I just killed somebody. Oh man.
I don't feel pulse. She got hit in the face too, but it's a graze. I think that might be the only shot that hit her. Everything else is fragment. I have no idea. You got one GSW up here underneath his hand. I got hit here too. She have a helmet on? You got one GSW right here. That's the only thing we can see right now. There's other fragments, but you gotta shoot him or OSP? OSP, and there's multiple shots fired. She shot multiple times too. It comes out, he dropped it, he said he dropped it. Yeah, that's right. And then I heard pop, 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 pop.
I got her blood on my hand when I distracted her. Man, shit. Oh, it scared the shit out of me. The gun is on my hood. It's clear clear the chamber. There's no magazine in the gun. Oh, no.
Her back was really bloody too.
Damn. Alright, I'm good. Oh, man. Dude, she had the gun. She dropped it and she was complying. She had her. I'm sorry. Oh, she wouldn't drop it, man.
You good?
I know.
I got you.
Oh, it's just, I'm up here and then.
You're good, man. Where's your car? Obviously the wreck went up there. What do you want to send more of ours?
No, I just want to walk it off.
I got you.
81, go ahead, no audio.
I got you.
I just want to walk it off.
I got you.
Fucking damn. Yeah. Oh, shit. Hey, I need something to sanitize my hand.
Did you fire?
Several times.
We know what happened to the two animals. One's in the tree car. I don't know where the other one went. Okay. I didn't shoot her. I shot the car. I'm trying to get her to stop. You okay? You okay, dude? No, I just mean you're not shot or anything, right?
No.
Look, sit down, settle down for a minute.
Just chill right here. I'm good. Chill right here.
Have a seat in my car. Have a seat in my car. Right here.
Alright. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to lose.
Don't be sorry, dude. You need to relax.
You were dropping, man.
You can't help that, okay?
What's wrong with it? I told her so many times. She's such a...
Hey, you can't help that. She had her vest on, brother. She had her vest on. She wanted this to happen. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just...
Hey,
I have such adrenaline. I'm fine. I'm all right.
Okay?
Oh, man.
We're doing what we can to save her life.
I'm sorry.
You okay?
I'm good.
No, man. I don't know. They said that she pulled the gun back up, but me personally, I ain't see it. But I ain't gonna say too much about that part. He looked like he emotional, but do y'all think he gonna get charged with it? Or it looked justified for where we stand from, but investigations prove different sometimes.
Sarge, you want her uncuffed or ask her to uncuff her?
I mean, I would.
Okay. I don't want to step on your toes. That's why I'm...
Whose cuffs are on her?
Yours.
All right.
I have a tough key if you want it.
Byron, grab me some gloves. I'm going to uncuff the suspect.
I know you're working. Yeah. I know you're working.
So she ain't gonna make it. So
Yeah.
you want to work her here for 20 minutes and call it? Or do you want us to transport?
Well, that's your guys'
Well, I mean, so our protocol allows us because she ain't gonna make it, like flat out.
Then I just...
Okay, so we're gonna work her for 20 minutes. That's what the protocol requires. We don't get anything back at all. We get something back, we'll go. But if we don't, then she's gonna be called dead.
That's fine.
She's shot in the neck, face, arms, everywhere. She's dead.
So we have multiple calls on a wrong-way driver tonight.
Is this a possible OVI that they called in?
This is the
wrong
second
way,
one.
The wrong way driver?
There was one.
Oh, this is just fragment, but it was a neck, face, arms. Okay. Yeah. There was no way she was getting out of there. So, did she have a vest on? You remember they said she had a vest on. Oh, she has a vest on, so I guess do the injuries consist of one with a vest on, arms, neck, face? Yeah. So, I don't know, man.
Half an hour ago was the other one?
Yeah, I don't know if it was the same or
not. There's something beeping like it's climbing down. They need to move up. You guys need to move back. It wouldn't surprise me if there's a bomb in there. They got something ticking in that car. They're moving over the back. Their face don't blow.
I ain't trying to be a...
No.
You want me to take your gun?
You can take mine, though.
Just so we can count rounds. That's it.
I know.
I know, bro.
You don't, I don't need your
Nah, bro.
I'm done. Yeah.
Take it. If they get in there. I'm just gonna secure my trunk and then we'll go from there.
Hell, I want them to check their bodies because adrenaline going right now.
Yeah.
If you were hit by anything, you're not gonna feel it. So, Hale and Puckett, I need you guys to do a buddy system right over here by your cruiser. Take your vest off, just check each other out. Make sure there's not something you can't see or feel right now. I'm calling in the squad or something.
They said they heard something beeping and they freaked out.
We also shot the car and she shot up the car. So, she had a helmet on, didn't she? And a vest.
So yeah, she had on the helmet and
man. Well, John, I know what we're gonna be doing for the rest of the shift.
Yep.
I don't think I'm hit.
I don't think so either. Man, I was lost for breath there. Hey, what are you doing? Jesus.
Some people think they're the most important person in the world and will try to find a way through.
I don't feel like I'm hit.
Stop seeing something like that? Yeah. I'd say so.
You said get that cop off. Get that cop
I was
off
in the
before.
position of either
What's
do I
up,
run
I'ma
right
jump
into her or do I not? And then
What's
I saw
up,
troops
Tim?
coming. I'm like, I'm gonna let them hit.
She was swerving my way too. I went to the right of it.
I'm gonna call my wife right now. Yeah. All right. You say 87's en route? Yeah, I'm sure he's calling out everybody. I didn't hear her pop anything, but Trooper said she's got a gun. So I told Puckett, I said, hang back, dude. There's no reason for us to run up here. We got no cover right now. Oh, yeah, he's bleeding out top of his dome.
Best friend.
Just let him come around and put a leash on it.
Some kind of like
I don't know.
lethal round or something. Look at that.
Oh, I had shit.
Okay, medium. I am going to take her to VEG down there because that could be, you know, a skip around or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, they can do X-rays.
Yeah.
There's no concussion or anything.
You're all right, Paul. You're all right.
All right, baby.
She's pulling pretty strong, you know?
Yeah.
There was a cat there at one point in time, but I think it's going. Oh, yeah, there she is. You want to...
Where's she at?
Back in that corner there.
Okay.
Oh, there's two of them. Oh. Didn't leave you a blanket or nothing?
No. Where'd he go? Let's see. Take the other one back. Oh, I was scared.
You got it?
I got it.
All right, that'll work.
No, I got it.
I offered.
Yeah, a dog and two
Can you
cats.
explain where your shots were directed when you shot at the subject?
I cannot. It was just an visual from training I received.
At the time of the shooting, did you perceive any other option other than the use of deadly force?
No.
The Bureau of Criminal Investigation assumed control of the officer-involved shooting case. According to BCI records, 34-year-old suspect Kelsey Hildahl had a lengthy history of mental health struggles dating back to childhood. Documented interventions include her brain surgery at age 10 to control spasms, Kelsey's parents calling for her arrest at age 14, followed by months of boot camp and admission to Montana Academy, a boarding school for psychologically troubled teens, where she reportedly ran away and almost froze to death. In adulthood, Kelsey played college basketball and won amateur MMA championships.
Champion Kelsey Hildahl.
However,
most definitely, you have a mental problem and you're an MMA fighter, don't worry about it.
Kelsey
She can fight though.
However, family members reported a recent decline in her mental state. Her mother told investigators Kelsey had become increasingly paranoid, believing that demons, cartel members, and even law enforcement were targeting her and her family. A search of her vehicle uncovered several concerning items, including the handgun she brandished, found to have a bullet in the chamber, body armor, 2 shotguns with ammunition, and approximately $6,000 in cash. The BCI completed its investigation 4 weeks after the shooting. Ultimately, prosecutors determined the trooper's use of force was reasonable, appropriate, and necessary to protect both himself and others.
I ain't gonna lie.
Use chamber, body armor, 2 several concerning items, including the handgun she brandished, found to have a bullet in the chamber, body armor, 2 shotguns with ammunition, and approximately $6,000 in cash. The BCI
2 shotguns, some body. She was finna go do some damage. She was about to go do some damage. Look here. Mental health, MMA fighter, champion. Can't discredit her being a champion because she was a champion. She do punch hard, but man, like that sucks, doesn't it? Two shotguns and a pistol. She's ready to do some damage. She ready to do some damage. You said you told us it made sense at the end. And drugs, of course. You know drugs gotta be, of course. You a fighter. Like every single fighter I know from the UFC mainly deal with some type of drugs. I ain't gonna lie to you. Or a good majority. It ain't gotta be every single one of them, but if enough of them do it, yeah, they're just like WWE. Nah. Yeah, but you gotta watch out for people, man. She had a let's go take down the city load out ready. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. She's ready to go do some real damage. It wasn't gonna be nothing nice about it. Yeah, some people just do crazy things. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Some people just do a lot of crazy things. But in this video, y'all ever seen like a city councilman threaten a officer job because he was drunk? Me either. So I gotta see why. Like this happened August 14, 2022. And the city councilman got stopped drinking and driving and he got mad. I think it was drinking and driving. If it was something else while driving, that's even crazier.
2022, an officer conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle after observing its brake light out in Menominee, Wisconsin.
'94 headquarters traffic.
'94.
Upon approach, the officers detected a strong odor of intoxicants coming from his vehicle. His eyes appeared glassy, and his speech was slurred. The driver was identified as 29-year-old Lucas Chase.
Hello. Hi there. I'm Officer Call with the Menominee Police Department. I'm just stopping you because your brake lamp on this side doesn't light up when you step on your brakes, and then your high-mounted one is very, very dim.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if you were aware of that at all.
I wasn't aware of that.
So you got your license there. I'll take that.
Okay.
And then do you have any proof of insurance at all?
I don't on me.
Okay. Do you have insurance?
I do.
Okay. Do you maybe have like an email from your insurance company or anything like that?
Potentially.
Okay. Where are you coming from tonight?
I was coming from work.
Okay. Where you work at?
The Mabel Tainer.
Okay. Didn't know that Mabel Tainer was open this late.
I work out every day of the week.
All right. I was say because it looks like that one's expired because it says 7/31 of 02 and it's I believe it's the 14th now. Yep, 14th of August. All right, I'll let you look for that.
Okay. Thank you.
How much alcohol have you had tonight?
I've had 2 beers.
2 beers?
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. And what time do you think that last one was at?
I don't know. 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock? Alrighty. Alright, why don't you keep looking for that insurance and I'll be right back, alright?
Thank you.
Oh, that's just the payment date? Right. Okay. Alright, is there anything that shows the, effective date?
Not that I have.
Okay. So I know that Progressive, too, also has the app.
I don't have that.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Are you able to download it at all?
Not right at the moment. Try it, yes. Not that I'm able to.
I think if you go to the App Store instead of settings, right above it, there you go. Okay, I'll let you continue with that then, alright?
Okay.
'94 headquarters.
194.
I added my operator's 27 information. Could you run him? And I'll take any prior 55s. I'll be on the fields here shortly, and I believe 103 will be en route here shortly up to my location.
Lucas then appeared to have the city mayor on the phone. The officer overheard the mayor telling Lucas to walk home and which route to go.
10-4.
What? Are they friends? So I don't think this is. Hold on. I don't think this is. Wait. So the city councilman getting pulled over. He just called him. Hold on. He called him the city mayor on the phone.
Potentially. Depends on what he has to say, I guess.
Yeah, I would go that route and it just.
Okay.
Just tell him. I'm trying to think of something I can do. I think that's where I was just saying, I called the mayor and he said,
he's right here with me, so.
Okay. I just locked the door and cooperate all that you can and just say, hey, I got insurance, but I just don't have the paperwork.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, Randy.
Okay.
That was the mayor.
Okay. I guess, why would you call the mayor at 1 o'clock in the morning?
Well, I'm a city council rep.
Okay. All right.
He's my buddy.
Okay. So, any luck with the insurance then? I take it?
Get it pulled up. That's why I called him.
Okay.
So you're a city councilman, but you don't know how to find your insurance? I'm like, if you're a normal person, I can see be like, you know what, I can't afford the insurance. Yeah, I'm finna lie. Yeah, this stuff it's expensive. I had to choose food over insurance. I can see if you was a normal person, but you got the mayor on the phone and you can't pull up no insurance. You finna have to get out and do them tests anyway, but still.
I mean, I just don't have the app on my phone.
No, that's understandable. So, well, I know that you said you had 2 beers, and I can smell the alcohol coming out of the car. So I just want to make sure that you're going to be safe to drive. So would you be willing to do field sobriety exercises?
Sure.
Perfect.
You need me to.
So I'll just have you jump out then. There we go. Alright, I'll have you walk back towards the front of my squad car. Okay. Alrighty, so I'll just have you stand right here and then face this way. Do you have any issues with your eyes at all? Any contacts?
Not that I know of.
Nope, no glasses?
Nope.
Alright, any physical defects that stop you from walking in a straight line, balancing on one foot? No issues with your hips, knees, or ankles? Nothing like that?
Nope.
Okay, sounds good. So, the first one is I just want to check your eyes.
Okay.
Okay, so what I'll have you do is I'll have you stand just like how I am with your heels and toes together, and I'll have you put your arms straight down to your sides, okay?
Yep.
So look at my raised finger, the one I have wiggling right here. Can you see that one all right?
Yep.
Okay. So what I'll have you do is I'll have you follow the tip of my finger with your eyes and your eyes only. Do not move your head. Do you understand that?
Yep.
Okay.
You better not let him go free because of the drugs.
Alright, for this one, I'm going to have in the same spot, but I'm going to go up. I'm going to go vertical, okay? Do the exact same thing, just with your eyes, okay?
Yep.
Alright, I'll have you relax a little bit while I explain this next one. My finger is going to be in the same position where it was just for that one.
Okay.
But with this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it in a circular motion, and I'm going to bring it towards the bridge of your nose, okay? It's going to look like I'm going to touch your nose, but I'm not going to, okay?
Yep.
When I bring my finger towards your nose, and you're going to continue to follow the tip of my finger, when I bring it towards the bridge of your nose and you feel like your eyes are going to cross, just naturally let them cross.
Okay.
Okay? So again, just with your eyes, do not move your head. One more time. Okay. So for this next one is going to be a walk and turn exercise. I know that we're on a little bit of a hill. I guess, would you want to do it here, or would you like to go?
Matter. What are we doing?
The walk and turn exercise.
Yeah, what are we doing here?
What do you mean?
Breathalyze me, or are we just doing this?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
We're just doing the standardized field sobriety exercises. Okay? So again, so we can back down a little bit further, unless you just feel like it's comfortable doing it right here.
Whatever you want to.
It's up to you. I want to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Doesn't matter to me.
I just need you to decide. I can't decide for you.
Do it down here then.
Do it down there then? Yep. Okay. So my supervisor is on his way, and because we are on the back side of my camera, this isn't going to record it, so I'm going to wait for his squad car to get here. That way the rest of these exercises will be recorded on camera.
Wonderful.
Wonderful? Yeah. Perfect. Your driver's side brake clamp does not work when you apply the brakes.
Can we do that?
Huh?
We see why. Would you mind getting in my car? And
No, I'm not going to get into your car.
Okay, I can't see why it's not working.
Well, it's because it's shut off right now. Okay?
Yeah.
So, we're going to do the walk and turn down here where it's more level.
Sure. Sure.
So, agree right here is more flat and more of a level surface?
Sure.
Okay. Would you want to back up a little bit so you don't have to run into this?
Doesn't bother me.
Roll it at all. Okay.
What I want you to do is I want you to take 9 heel-toe steps down that imaginary line. When you get to your 9th step, your left foot is going to be your lead foot. You're going to keep it planted, take a series of small steps, turning 180 degrees, and then you're going to take 9 heel-toe steps back down that imaginary line. Okay? It's going to look a little something like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? I only did 3, but you're going to do 9 for this exercise, okay?
Yep.
When you do this exercise, what I'd like you to do is I want you to watch your feet,
What's up,
keep your
Lemon
arms
Sunshine?
down at your side, count out loud, and then don't stop the exercise until you've completed the entire thing.
Wonderful.
Do you understand that?
Yep.
Anything I can clear up for you?
I don't think so.
Okay, you can begin whenever you're ready.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, turning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Perfect. I'll have you again face this way. For this one, it does not matter. It's either foot of your choice. You're going to choose. What you're going to do is you're going to raise whichever one you choose to do so, approximately 6 inches off the ground. And you're going to keep both of your legs straight, arms down to your side. You're going to look down at that raised foot, and then you're going to count out loud.
The heel-to-toe step is the stupidest, the dumbest thing I ever seen. I try to do that sober all the time, and it never happens. I'm not going to lie to you. You can be the soberest person. I can get up right now and try to do a heel-to-toe step, and I'm going to fail with flying colors.
1004, 1005, and so on and so forth. Okay? So just wait a second. So when you do this exercise, what I want you to do is I want you to look down at that raised foot, keep both of your legs straight, even the one that you have raised.
Okay.
You're going to keep your arms down at your side, and then you're going to count out loud.
Okay.
Okay? For this one, you're going to keep doing this exercise until I tell you to stop. Do you understand that?
So it's not till 1005, it's just till...
Nope, I just stopped at 1005 to speed up the demonstration, okay? So whenever you are ready, you can begin, and then I'll tell you to stop.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011.
Can you look down at your foot?
If it's good enough, Jay, yes, I will watch it.
1015, 1016, 1017.
I don't care what nobody said.
You can keep going.
I think mine's better. I need to find
1018, 1019, 1020, 1021.
Okay, you can stop.
1022.
All right, so you said the 2 beers?
Yep.
Okay, and the last one was at what time?
Half hour ago.
Half an hour ago? Okay, do you feel like you're safe to drive?
I do.
Okay, so the last one is just going to be a PBT. I'm going to show you that it is all zeros right now.
Okay.
So I'll just have you take a deep breath and blow into it like you're blowing up a balloon.
Okay.
Blow, 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 blow. Perfect. I'll have you lift up on that white straw. And if you want to put that in your pocket, that's fine.
All right.
A preliminary breath test showed he had a blood alcohol level of 0.162.
94 headquarters, can you make a note that squad 25 PBT had a reading of 0.16?
In other words, he doubled the legal limit and going to jail. Yeah, he had a blood alcohol level of going to jail. If he was wondering what that 0.62 mean, it mean that he is going to jail for being double the legal limit.
All right. Do you know what the legal limit is in the state of Wisconsin?
I do indeed.
What would that be?
0.08.
0.08. Okay, and again, you said that you feel like you're safe to drive?
I do.
Okay, so right now, you're double the legal limit.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll have you keep your hands behind your back. You're going to be under arrest for operating a motor vehicle while under the influence. You can just relax. All right, are those too tight at all?
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to double lock them so they don't get any tighter. All right, We will walk back towards the front of this squad car.
I would love to see what you're showing me, though, on my car.
What do you mean?
Why you pulled me over?
He tried to call the mayor like he's finna get out of it.
I'm not gonna do that right now.
Why not?
Because we have a process that I have to do.
Yeah, go to jail.
Okay.
Bailing.
So I have you stand right here,
You
fix the
criminal.
front of my squad car. Do you have anything on you that's gonna poke me or stick me, anything illegal, anything like that at all?
I don't think so.
Okay. I will.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. After watching Power and seeing Councilman Tate and seeing all the other councilmen on there, that opened my eyes too. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, it be just small TV shows that be like, let me look into these counselors and these politicians of the world, like the Nancy Pelosi's of the world. I'm like, oh, you're rich. Oh, you make this much money, but you have this much. Oh, okay. Oh, you're buying stock and then signing bills that go towards your stock. Okay.
And I would like to see that happen.
Okay.
In my car.
I'll have you separate your feet for me.
Throughout the interaction with Lucas, he attempted to intimidate the officers and threaten their jobs. He would also frequently refer to the city mayor as his buddy.
Well, it should be fun at city council meetings, right?
I'm pretty sure we had said.
I go to city council meetings.
Well, I'm your boss, so that should be interesting. Right?
Sir, I don't think that's an appropriate discussion to have right at this moment. Okay?
Okay. Should be interesting. Considering my lights don't work, but you want to show me that they don't work. Can't wait to have that conversation with the mayor and the chief.
Okay, I'll have you walk over to this side.
Okay, that should be fun.
Let's have you stand right here for right now. And then careful getting in. Alright, I'll have you look to the left that way. I'm just gonna put your seatbelt on.
Look at him. You know he's finna get all the charges dropped.
Sir, what would you like me to do with the vehicle? You want to lock it up? Bring the keys with you?
Would you drive it up to my parents' house right at the top of the street? That'd be wonderful.
I can't drive your vehicle.
I'd like to see the lights not working, actually, if you wouldn't mind doing
It
that.
don't work, bro.
Well, right now you're in custody, so you're going to stay right where you're at, okay?
I didn't say anything about myself. I asked you to do it.
Okay. I'm asking you what you would like me to do with your vehicle. If you want me to secure it for you, I can do that.
No, it's fine.
Okay?
So I don't remember if you put your window up at all. So would you like us to just secure your vehicle and then have your keys brought back with you?
Sure.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like inside your vehicle?
No.
No? Okay.
I would still like to see my car lights not working.
Well, it'll be recorded on my squad
And
camera.
that's public information?
You can do an open records request if you so choose.
Funny.
Suspended if a detectable amount of a restricted controlled substance is in your blood. So with that being said, will you submit to an evidentiary chemical test of your blood, yes or no?
I don't know what that means.
So will you submit to a blood draw?
No.
Okay.
Where were you stationed at when you saw my lights that weren't working?
I was behind you.
Okay, good answer. You were quite a ways away. On private property? Were you on private property?
What?
Where were you stationed when you pulled me over? Or came after me?
I wasn't stationed. I was just patrolling. I was driving.
Oh, okay.
He was then transported to the hospital for a blood draw after officers received a signed search warrant. Lucas told the officers he was their boss and said, "Watch out for your job."
Can I ask where we're going?
We're going to Mayo Menominee.
For what reason?
This is where I'll be drafting my search warrant for your blood draw.
Oh, give me a fucking break. Are you serious?
I am serious.
I watch out for your job.
What was that? 94 headquarters, I'll be 23 at Mayo Menominee. Alright,
Follow my lieutenant. He will take you inside.
Okay. I'd like to see that warrant before anything.
He's got to work on it. Hold on. He's going to back his vehicle up. So he has to pull his vehicle up in order to open the ambulance bay. So we'll wait till he does that. And you'll get a copy of his warrant once he's done with it.
What judge is on hand right now? Do that.
I believe Judge Peterson is the on-call tonight.
Really?
Yep. We're going to go into this first room on the right.
Right here, function alcohol.
Why do we need to do this?
A narcissist?
Because this is the room where we conduct our blood draws.
But why? What's the reason?
What's that?
Why?
What do you mean why?
Why do we need to do a blood draw?
We do a legal blood draw for all OWIs.
Okay.
So you've been arrested for OMBWI first offense.
Yep.
So now Officer Call stated that it's a
Benson and Call. I can't wait to talk to the council about that one. That's there. Should be good. And the chief too. That'd be wonderful.
Okay, sir. I would hope that you handle this with a little bit of grace and a little bit of professionalism.
Well, you guys haven't done the same for me, so why should I?
We've been nothing but professional with you.
Started.
So.
Can't wait.
Okay.
All right, careful getting in. Right to lean across, put your seatbelt back on. All right. Should be good. Thank you very much, sir. Yep.
When the moon hits your eye like a big piece of fire, the morning.
Lucas was charged with operating while intoxicated, first offense, which is a non-criminal traffic infraction. He also received a citation for refusing a blood draw and a $937 citation for the OWI offense. Do you enjoy our content?
I bet you got off for the slap on the wrist. I'm not gonna lie. I'm finna make a lot of people angry with this one. Yeah, I will be back. We're gonna have to restart the live. I have to go regain my energy. Sitting up in the chair, I need to go lay down for a second. I'm tired of sitting in this chair. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I've been in this chair for the last probably 5 hours. No? What time is it? I've been in this chair for the last 6 hours. Yeah. Yeah, my back hurt. I ain't gonna lie. It's a good chair. It's just, I don't feel like sitting in this chair. You said 100% the drunk guy is the one entitled. And I can't read the rest of it. He got off everything. Of course he did. His friend is the mayor. He called him, said this, and everything disappeared. But make sure everybody hit that like and subscribe button. I will be back. But when I come back, it's going to be probably a couple videos like this, and then there's going to be a whole lot of true crime. We got to start our Saturday night off good. But while it's still a little bit of daylight, yeah, I will be back in the second. I'll see all y'all soon. I will see everybody soon. This is a crooked councilman who called a mayor. Like, the fact that he called a mayor was even crazier.
Lucas then appeared to have the city mayor on the phone. The officer overheard the mayor telling Lucas to walk home and which route to go.
And then the fact that the mayor is like, yeah, don't worry about that, officer. You go ahead and walk home. This is why he ended up in his position now. But I appreciate all y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. I will be back sooner than later. Yeah. I have to desperately get out this chair though, y'all. I appreciate you, Cindy. James, I've been setting up the whole time. I need to lay down. Yeah, standing up, it don't work after so long. You like, man. Get you a standing desk. Yeah, I need one. Subscribed. I will be back, y'all, in the videos. Y'all know the videos get crazy. I don't know how I do it. I don't know how I find crazier videos every day, but it happened. I don't know how I do it, but it happened. Some stuff in the background. I would pattern, but I don't want YouTube to get mad at me. Only people like Dr. Insanity can do stuff like that, I guess. You know? I ain't gonna even get into that. Go take a little nap at Little News. New subscriber here. I appreciate you, Amber. He said an old school reclining chair. Look, my chair do recline. Like, believe it or not, it reclines all the way. Like, and I got a footrest on this chair. But after sitting in it so long, you be like, man, I'll see all y'all in a minute. I'm not gonna be gone long. But look, when I come back on live, y'all gonna have to hit them like buttons. If y'all want the longer lives, we need more likes. We need to make everybody hit that like button. How long until I'm back? It'll be a couple hours. I'll be lying if I said 1 and not 2. So yeah, it'll be a couple hours. Yeah, I gotta go lay down, y'all. I gotta really just decompress my body. But I will see everybody, and when y'all come to the next live, make sure y'all turn the bell notifications on, and make sure y'all hit the like button as soon as y'all come in, so we can get the whole live going crazy. And then maybe, just maybe, we might get a couple of them 12-hour lives, probably even longer. We probably get another 24-hour live going. Who knows?